Let's fly. Let's ride. Full throttle. Take me up. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Hey Sayna, how are you doing? Hi Tanuki. I'm good. How are you, Sayna? Thank you very much. I'm good. So yeah, today like I want to discuss a little. Yes, I touched that like a little bit yesterday. But yeah, we can like Neuvillette and like Escoffier, because like, you know, like many like players like kind of hyped about Escoffier, but just keep that in mind. If you use Constellation Zero Neuvillette, she's not going to be so great. Also, I want to do like couple maybe or some overloaded teams with Alekino, but with different setup. Yeah, try to do that. And like Chasca, as you know guys, yesterday I changed her set, like artifact set, from like Obsidian to like Veritas and Werner. And you know what guys, I would say this, like, yeah, I mentioned that yesterday, but this setup for me especially, it's slightly better than her Obsidian Codex like version. So yeah, like she's actually doing more damage. So yeah, not slightly by the way, but like 10 to 15%, something like that. So yeah, because still she converts the bullets, but on the top side she can swill because of VV set. Not a bad setup, I would say. So yeah, like if you just like, if you have some like, let's say doubts like which pieces to use, and you don't have like full 4-piece Obsidian Codex, you can actually easily go with VV set. Yeah, maybe like, just like, yeah, the point is like, yeah, the weapon, if you can give a Skyward Harp, would be nice. If you can't, then switch crit damage circlet with crit rate, because Ascension is a crit rate. Yeah, it's additional crit rate, so not so difficult to build. If you have another weapon, crit damage weapon would be even better, because her, like, let's say her signature or Aqua Simulacra can help a lot. Hey Pikmin, how are you doing? Hey Yoni, how are you doing? So yeah, like by the way, and also like I want to like today, like as you know guys, a couple days ago I got like this piece, which is actually might be better. Like I still think that Skirk is going to be crit damage Ascension. You know why? No way they will give her like cryo damage. Most likely no. I assume something like that. You know, like crit damage or crit rate is the best one. Like crit damage is better, because crit damage, with crit damage and her signature, for example, it's if it's going to be crit rate, you can like build a good character like Neuvillette, for example. Neuvillette is easy to build. In terms, that's why Neuvillette can reach 300s. Like let's say if you see this number about like 300s, it means like Widzev most likely, or his signature. Because yes, his signature like gives you a ton of like crit damage. So yeah, I will build that set piece. We'll see how it goes. It's a second one. I'm early. Yeah, like welcome, Pikmin, welcome. I don't want to be bad master. What? Oh yeah, by the way guys, about like as you know guys, this like, yeah, I got my finally today I finished that story, and I got my Constellation 3 ororon. But keep that in mind, next patch, which is going to be 5.6, we will get free weapon. Most likely I assume it's going to be a sword, because like recently, if I'm not mistaken, we got, last one was polearm, which was like this one. Before that polearm, if I'm not mistaken, it was a catalyst, right? It was a catalyst, if I'm not mistaken. In any case, it's not going to be a Yeah, it was a catalyst. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Yeah, it was like a mualani's catalyst, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. The point is, like, we should get either maybe a claymore, or sword, or a bow, or we got bow. I don't remember exactly. It was a catalyst, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So most likely it's going to be bow or sword. Would be nice to get some sword, you know. The problem is, unfortunately, when we got something like that, I mean like usable 4-star weapons, like we don't have like, let's say, crit rate or crit damage ascension. Only passive can give you some crit rate, etc. Something like that, you know, like the weapon like, yeah, the like catch, which gives you like crit rate, the weapon like that, like Fasting Desire, which also give you like crit rate, you know. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It would be nice to get the sword.
The shrouded
actually,
path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition.
I get Furina new artifact set, and she have more HP now. Oh, congrats with that, Tanuki. Congrats. Actually, yes. You know why? I mean, like, just keep that in mind, Tanuki. No need to overcap that HP. You need like exact 40k. Let's say if you always use like Furina with second Hydro character, it means 25% more HP, so you can less this number a little bit. So let's say something like that. But if you have Constellation 2, for example, you can even more like low that number, even more. Just a second. Let's say, for example, if you go like second Hydro. At the moment she has like 44, so you can go like but 44k less HP if you use second. It's because like resonance, you know. Just a second, let me just show you. So yeah, if you check that, so yeah, HP resonance gives you, increases max HP by 25 for all your teammates and like for all of the characters on your team. I'm pretty sure the event weapon will be HP scaling bow. For real, pretty sure SQ. Why is that? I mean like HP scaling bow. HP scaling bow. You know like what? I don't believe in that. I can explain you why. Maybe it's going to be bow, not gonna lie, because it's not going to be a catalyst, because we got catalyst recently. It's mualani catalyst, as you remember. We're not going to get a polar because that's torch we got like last patch, right? Yeah, it's going to be either claymore, because we haven't had any. Oh, we got a sword recently. Yes, that's true. It's not going to be a sword. We got a sword like couple patches ago. So yeah, so we got sword, we got polearm, and we got that like catalyst. So it's going to be either claymore or bow. That's true. But why I don't think it's going to be HP? Because so far, as you know, guys, this weapon, this weapon, this weapon, this one, this one, this is all free to play weapons which we got from events. None of them give us HP. Yes, it's possible to get some HP. That's true, because we had like catalyst with HP, you know. So yeah, it's possible. Why not? But mostly it was attack, energy recharge, and elemental mastery, you know. So yeah, and we have couple EM weapons. My friend is still. Oh yeah, like yeah, you need to like give her more sign, like to fully utilize that buff. You need to give her more, like 40k, or like use another like with another Hydro characters. Usually it's Neuvillette, but if you don't have Neuvillette, or like you can use I don't know, like Shinchu actually okay, but yeah, again, like it's still too better. Like the one of the best one is like Neuvillette, because he can heal himself and you can gain that like healing, right? And get that buff, like let's say get some farm 5 stacks. I want help you one better artifact, so like Constellation 0. Okay, like yeah, like if you have Constellation 0, that's alright. I mean, like for me, she is Constellation 0 as well, so yeah, I'm okay with that completely. But yeah, if she is Constellation 0, so yeah, it's better to go like 40k. I usually like build her as a 40, because you know why? Changing that, it's a little bit annoying. But if you usually use her with another HP, So I would suggest you, because you know why? You can invest instead of HP, which is actually in this case kind of like useless, completely useless. Not completely. If I'm not mistaken, she heals out of HP a little bit more because she is a healer as well. But yeah, if you don't use her healing abilities and mostly damage, most of the players do that. So yeah, it's better to invest to energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, you know? It will better like than like going for that HP. Because Vortex there like was leaked to be a HP bow in 5 points, so it's probably... Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know about the leaks. And it's probably for Sigewin, since we only have 3-star HP bow or like 5-star bow. So, I see now. Actually, yes, it's possible. Not gonna... We don't have... That's true. We don't have any HP bow. If HP skills, yeah, we don't have any. We only have couple, which is like, yeah, it's a 3 stars, which is actually not bad. I would say you can use them, but... What's for Sigewin? It means like we are going to get Sigewin rerun, right? Looks like we are going to get Sigewin rerun. That's a chest, by the way. I missed that chest. I need to catch that silly. But I actually don't know where it is. I mean, like, it's kind of like somewhere here. Maybe I need to, like, yeah, do something. Hey, Dreamers, how are you doing? So yeah, like about the weapon, like actually, you know, like no matter which weapon we get, like at least it's going to be free. For HP weapon, which character is going to be great? We can use that weapon on Yelan if that weapon gets like some sort of energy recharge. You know why, guys? So yeah, as you know, like Yelan scales on HP, and she needs HP as much as possible. The only problem is, so yeah, she needs energy recharge as well. And if that weapon gives you some energy recharge back, like, you know which one? Let's say, as you know, we have the weapon for Shinyon, which is also like event weapon, and that weapon, like actually not bad, like increase energy recharge by 48% at refinement 5 for 10 seconds after using elemental skill. If we will get something like that, but HP substat of course. So yeah, base attack, HP, right, and some energy recharge back, we can actually use that on Yelan, and that weapon is going to be not bad like for Yelan. Because, you know why, usually just like, yeah, like of course if you don't have her signature, that's just, yeah, her signature is like, yeah, better. But if you are like, don't have a signature, you can actually use that instead of like maybe Favonius. Let's just give it a try if you need more damage. I still suggest you to use Favonius weapon, because she's a great energy or like battery for a team. I'm good, thank you very much. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Thank you very much for passing through. Thank you very much. I won't be able to watch the streams. That's alright, but I want to wish you. Thank you very much. Depending on where you live. Thank you very much, Lucas. Thank you very much. And yes, oh, by the way, like Dreamers, I want to do like some, you know, let's give it a try. About the stream topic, guys. So yeah, I mentioned that, like I touched that topic a little bit yesterday about like Neuvillette and Escoffier, and you know like what? Actually, it's the same. Because I don't think that Escoffier is going to be so broken for Constellation 0 Neuvillette. If you ask me, it's better to use citlali. Because, yeah, you with Escoffier, you're not going to get any benefits. And like, no resistance to interruption. And like citlali gives you a shield, you will not get the shield. Yes, the only reason when if you want to use that Escoffier, it's the healing. So yeah, since she can heal, you can get that Fanfare stack a little bit faster. But you know, like you can use in other characters, like for healing. Like you can go Xilonen, for example, with Neuvillette, right? Like Xilonen, Furina, citlali, and Neuvillette. Its team is not bad actually, or you can go like, yeah, like still we have, and I would say that team might be bad, especially Constellation 0. With Constellation 1 you can somehow like get like 3 stacks, but with Constellation 0 it's like, yeah, it's going to be difficult. So yeah, Constellation 1, I don't want to say it's must have or something, but yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, it's like she's not going to be so like crazy, but still useful. Definitely useful, because you know, at least you can do some tests, because she can freeze. The only problem is, as you know, that freeze, it's not always convenient and useful on floor 12, you know. But the fact that she can heal, it's actually huge. You know why? Because you can actually go different Hydro characters who scales like, let's say, who doesn't have that like limitation. I mean like stack limitation, which Neuvillette has. Because you always need to consider that. You know like why? Sometimes like if you see, let's say, like, you know, like when the damage increased by a lot as soon as you get that constellation, it's not only because you get that, it's mostly the stack, but also that resistant to interruption, because when you interrupt it, you lose about like maybe a couple seconds, maybe more. It's actually frustrating and so annoying. Yeah, you know, like when I use like Xilonen, Furina, Kazuha and Neuvillette, that's a struggle against like way of like those lectors especially. Alright, so yeah, I want to use like, yeah, by the way, about the Chasca, you ask a couple questions about the Chasca, which goblet to use, etc, something like that, and I change her build from like obsidian to Viviset. Just consider to use this Viviset if you don't have full 4-piece obsidian, because this Viviset is actually not bad. I mean like for Chasca, you can easily use it, and if the pieces are pretty good, you can get more damage, by the way, if you compare with obsidian, because obsidian, like, yeah, doesn't give you any damage, and nothing, but this is like, yeah, Reshed, elemental Reshed, which is actually extremely useful. And she hits every time, and she always do like, because like a couple bullets, it depends on how many different character element you have on your team, is an anemo, so you can do swell. Okay, so I want to try and spoil a bit some like this team, which is going to be Arlecchino, Mavuika, Ororon and Chevreuse. Why this team on the second half? Because it's kind of overloaded team, but like in some cases, like I would say sometimes, like you don't, since you don't need to like own field, that Ororon, because of Mavuika skill, I actually didn't try it yet, but yeah, let's give it a try. So the team is going to be like that. It's especially good for Arlecchino lowers, I would say. So yeah, if you like to play with Arlecchino, then yes, maybe you can consider to use this team, since we already get like Ororon for free. Because you actually can use Ororon Constellation 1. It doesn't matter so much. Yes, it's a little bit like less personal damage, Ororon's personal, but overall you still can get overloaded, because as soon as you use Mavuika's skill, you immediately should get an overloaded. So after that you use charge attack of, or like Chivalrous charge attack, and then like start attacking with like, yeah, catch that mark. I mean like that's, you know, like that. So yeah, Arlecchino's deaths, and after that, yeah, start doing like, yeah, that damage. Alright, so yeah, first team is going to be like this. So yeah, as I mentioned, that you can go like this team, like with Neuvillette Xilonen, you can go Kazuha, it's up to you. But this, like, yeah, these two lectors, like, yeah, it's better to use like Kazuha. Kazuha do like extremely great. So yeah, I want to use on the second half with Arlecchino, because, and actually I use that like a Jade Spear on her, not her signature, and Whimsy set, because for overloaded, as I mentioned, it's better to use Whimsy set. It gives you more damage. If you want me to use different team comps, guys, just write in the chat. Yesterday I tried iansan, but I can do iansan again, because you know why? Actually, like Demis told me to use iansan yesterday for Arlecchino. It's bad because iansan doesn't apply electro, but at the same time you can use the team because of Cinder City. Iansan is a Cinder City wielder, right? And she also gives you at least something, you know, like, yes, it's not a huge amount of buff, Bennett is better, but if you go for a team like Chevreuse, Bennett, Arlecchino and Iansan, you can do something. It's not going to be overloaded, just keep that in mind. Yeah, you still can get overloaded reaction to activate Chevreuse's passives, like, which is Reshed. But yeah, it's only once, that's it. But after that you are going to do like only pyro damage, not electro, like not overloaded or electro. I know the team is bad, but can you show me like Verisa, Bennett, Xilonen? Actually, it's not bad. You know why? I can say, yeah, you know why? It's like not okay. I can say you why. In this case, instead of using Bennett, it's better to use iansan. But if you don't have iansan, then yes, like Bennett is the way. I just feel you guys. So yeah, because like let's by the way, even if you have iansan only constellation 0, I would say it's still better than Bennett. You know why? It's not, yes, buff might be a little bit lower if you compare with Bennett, but you get more particle, which is actually good for energy.
Going into a trance is risky for most people.
Because of
so
resonance.
Don't get any ideas.
And at the same time, it's good for iansan as well. So you can do like pretty smooth like rotation. But yeah, I will check that. Just let me do that Arlecchino team first, then I'll switch to that team, no problem. Okay, this is going to be like...
Get to work! Laline, eat Papa!
Let the mighty be humble! Silence!
Yeah, as you see, damage is like about 40-ish something. It's actually good. And since like Citlali has AoE...
The wind knows me.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
By holy proclamation!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of...
The time beckons. Bright! Hear ye the word of joy!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Settle down!
Get to work!
Silence!
Strike a pose!
I don't want to
You
use all of
two.
my buffs.
Be sanctified!
So yeah, like I actually, if you ask me, I don't expect that that Escoffier is going to do better than this team or like with Xilonen, because you know, like usually you try to like grab your characters and like build your team according to the enemies in Spiral Abyss. Yes, if you're Constellation 6 like characters or like pretty good constellation for top tier characters, like let's say Furina Constellation 2 or 3, Xilonen Constellation 2, something like that. So yeah, let's say then yes, you can go literally any character you want. But if your team like consists of Constellation 0 characters, then yes, you need to like do like, let's say like grab the characters accordingly. Alright, so this is going to be like, you first need to start with Arlecchino skill, then use Mavuika skill. After that you should get that overloaded. Let's give it a try. So yeah, this one...
Care for a dance?
Yeah, we get overloaded. So yeah, after that, and...
Be a good audience,
Oh
won't
yeah,
you?
that's a problem. Even though Mavuika attacks, I cannot get like... Oh yeah, I can get overloaded, but not always, you know what? Alright, so yeah, that's a problem. I mean like...
Catch this!
Anyway, let's try it again.
Transfixed. Go on.
Light it up!
I get it overloaded,
Your
but
weapons!
it's not
At
consistent.
least you were
Yeah,
here
it's
so we
actually consistent, but you need to... Yes, you can do it. But it's better like...
witness my rise. Rise with the sun.
I'm free. Time to say hello.
Yeah, in this case it's way more consistent. Oh yeah, I messed up already.
Laid bare.
Let me do it again. So yeah, like it's not so consistent, unfortunately. Official is way better. Official is way better. I mean, like, because you know why? Like Ororon attacks not so fast, only when Mavuika attacks, and it's every 2 seconds. Every hit, like every 2 seconds, which is bad. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Yoni, you know what? Let me say you what. I actually, let's say, just like, let me remind you guys. So yeah, in like this patch, which is 5.5, overall you can get about 90 pulls. In 5.6, it's about 60 pulls, just keep sending money. It's not even a character. So I would say just manage your primogems. So like yeah, if you are on 50-50, Yoni, just give it a try. Why not? I know like you will be like, for you, Verisa is a crazy character. You know why? She is actually not bad. But anyway, like future characters might be slightly better, you know. So yeah, slightly more useful. I still wish you best of luck. If you are on 50-50, why not? Just do it. I will try. So yeah, let me try Verisa on a first half. You know why? Because we use Kazuha. So yeah, it's going to be like Verisa, Xilonen, which is actually not a bad team. You know why? You can use this team. And you can use another one. I will try the team as well. So yeah, with Nahida and another Electro. So yeah, kind of like aggravate team. But let me first try this one. Why it's good? Because we have Kazuha actually. So yeah, Kazuha is like against those waves. You need to use, like, it's better to use Kazuha. It's way more easy rounds. Hey Ali, how are you doing? And you know, like Yoni, if you ask me, it's completely okay if you want to get Verisa. Why not? I mean, she's not a bad character after all. And you know what? At the same time, if you ask me, like after playing this character for like a week or 10 days, something like that, I would say she is better than Chlorine. I can explain my point. I mean, Chlorine relies on that time, skill a lot. You know, that burst is actually not a bad amount of damage, but it's not something special, you know. But with Verisa, since you don't even, you can avoid using her skill and burst. I mean, like that extra free burst she gets, you know, after doing couple skills like plunges. You only can do like charge attack, and you will be alright. I mean, why not? She is actually in this case not a terrible character. Yeah, she's super fun, not gonna lie. No, like Verisa more than yes, actually guys, yeah, that's true. Like if you ask me which character is, I don't want to say fun to play. I mean, yeah, she has some problems. Keep that in mind. You know what's the problems with her? Like when she plunges, like Ruin Graders, like Ruin Guards, which is actually, they immediately start to, I will show you guys, by the way, just a second. Let me start this one. And let me do like, we have a place where we have like Ruin Guards. Triple crown for sure, but please, Hoyo, give me some more good artifacts. Of triple crown for who? You remember, like, I was just like pushing my Jinshi. Oh, Jinshi, yeah, I see, Jinshi. Oh, by the way, guys, I completely forgot. Like Josh, if I'm not mistaken, Josh, yesterday you told me about like Zani's gameplay. Damn, bro, that gameplay is so terrible. I'm not going to wish for for Zani at all, because yeah, let me say you something. That bubblegum is terrible. Her animation is terrible. The only thing like which is actually okay, it's accent, you know, like for meme, that's it. But yeah, that animation is terrible. Like hits are just insanely bad. She is a broad blade character, which is actually good because I have crit rate one for the like Genshin's signature weapon, you know. But no, I most likely will skip. I didn't like her at all, you know. Like let's say it's the same situation like with Cantarella. You know, like on a paper, Cantarella looks like just amazing. She was just crazy as hell. But yeah, when you play her, she's so bad. No, like not a great damage. I mean, like yeah, like I didn't like her anyway. Like I would say Jinshi is better. Jinshi might be a little bit difficult. Even Phoebe actually is better, you know, if you ask me. So I will wait for future characters. Oh yeah, you have like 190 wishes and certified. What about like guaranteed or not? Like if let's say like that, if you are not guaranteed, you can give it a try. Just keep that in mind. Let's say like it's you still can get about like 55 wishes. Let's consider that, you know, like because so yeah, this patch 5.5 like will give you free to play 90 wishes. Next patch will give you 60 wishes, but it's a like whole like patch, you know, like yeah, it's not a first, it's first and second phase in combine. But Escoffier is going to be on a first phase. So yeah, if you ask me, actually if you will be incredibly lucky, you can get Verisa by winning 50-50 and Escoffier as well. So like if you are on 50-50 now, just give it a try, because it's not a bad, like let's say it's only 50-50, but just keep that in mind, you can lose it. So yeah, it's kind of like, if you lose it, I wouldn't suggest you to go further, you know, just keep your 50-50. If 50-50, you can do it. I mean, for you, Verisa is going to be crazy. Oh yeah, let me just show you something. After that, you decide. Just a second. Like why she might be a little bit annoying. Like, as you know, guys, in this pilot we don't have any ruin grader, like something like that. But if we face one with Verisa, it's going to be a nightmare. I just consider that I didn't test that. Just a second. I know we have a place right here. Just a second. Maybe I might lose on Effie or Zola. Actually, like it's possible, but yeah, you can lose. It's possible, but you know, like no need to go immediately for a character. Just a second. I just
Show no mercy. Take me up.
yeah, I need to switch my team. One shot. By the way, you know what? I use Neuvillette, guys, on like my on my Chasca, and I would suggest if you don't have 4-piece obsidian codex or like the pieces are bad, etc., use Neuvillette. Neuvillette is good. Neuvillette is actually not bad at all. You can use it. Why I got so many? Anyway, let's grab it. So yeah, let me switch the team. Because usually I don't use Furina on like in Overworld, because you know why? Those Salon members is so annoying. They just ruin my videos all the time.
Want me to join?
So yeah, oh yeah, let me go Verisa, my bad. Let me go Verisa. Like I'm not going to go like use some premium team. Let's go just. I don't want to freeze as well. Let's go maybe like. Let's go iansan, Verisa. Let's go Bennett. And let's go maybe Sucrose. Yeah, something like that.
Woohoo! This is gonna be fun.
And yes, Verisa's like this animation is just crazy. If you know that, I will do the video, by the way. It's maybe one of the best animations in the game, if you ask me. And the sound is crazy. Her weapon too? What? Do you have chlorine? Oh yeah, like Yoni, like you know why, guys, like if you ask me, chlorine and like Verisa, they are completely different characters. I mean, it's like kind of like Arlecchino and Mavuika. Even though if you remember, I wouldn't suggest you to went for like an Arlecchino back then if you have Mavuika. You know why? To save your primogems.
You haven't quite hit
But just
your
keep that
reps
in
for
mind,
today.
because like Verisa and chlorine, like they're completely different. You like let's say overloaded chlorine, I would say the same. It's not bad, but when it comes to like aggravate teams or etc., something like that, you know, like chlorine is better. So yeah, like they're different. Like chlorine plays out of reaction mostly, where this is damage. You know, it's not front loaded. You still can do reaction, but it's kind of like yeah, some archetypes is like front loaded.
There you are, eavesdropper. Animal test 6308. Faster, stronger. Boost over here. Charge.
That's a problem. Another problem. She attacks like small enemies.
Heads up. Hi.
But she has AoE, if you notice that. So she still hits like all of the enemies. She have chlorine and like she has, but her build or on Vortex stream really great. Oh, you mean like, oh yeah, maybe. But if I like her or her gameplay, you can try. Yes, Yoni. I play like Verisa trail every day, of course, like for real. It's like Yoni, if you ask me, like that actually Verisa is made for your gameplay. So yeah, but just keep it, like just see like this. What's the problem? Like the huge problem with Verisa is this one. It's, let me just check it. I haven't checked it yet. Yeah, actually, I tried with like Ruin Great, but yeah, let's just. So yeah, the point is, if you do plunge, if I'm not mistaken, he become like.
Hero incoming! Hero incoming!
Just a second. Let me just do that. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Actually, yeah, like because I did like with other like Ruin Great, which is Natlan one with that crazy shield, and he started to get like that, you know, like that attack launch. And you see, like her like actually charge attack damage is actually pretty cool. It's 15k. It's only like rough damage without like pyro resonance, without any sucrose buff, etc. Something like that. It's pretty cool. Like this one is going to be a nightmare, but let's give it a try because yeah, he definitely will launch that like attack.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module.
Oh no, he doesn't.
By my spark, the night burns! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah, like you see, like it's only like it's without any buffs. It's 100k, and my build is actually not so great because I have like Obsidian Codex. I still try to build. Yeah, in any case, guys, if you like the character, go for it. She's not difficult to build. It's Obsidian Codex, and she doesn't have that problem. It's my bad. I just wanted to test it. I haven't tested completely. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, another like kind of like let's say misunderstanding about that Shinyon. You don't need Shinyon to do good damage with Verisa. You just don't need that. You can go Furina. You will be completely okay. You just don't need that. Believe me. I tried several teams. Yes, as I told you, like usually like that Spilabase like dictate which characters you need to go. You can avoid using Shinyon and you will be alright. Even if you don't have Shinyon, it's completely okay. Her damage is still okay, you know? You can use Xilonen to buff, since she is Electro. You can, by the way, like alongside, since like it was 35, right? Yoni is kind of like, yeah, 35 PT. He might get some iansan copies, you know? And iansan Constellation 1, she's not bad for like Verisa. Yes, she might be not so great for other characters, but for Verisa she's okay. Completely okay. So yeah, like Yone, like in any case, I wish you best of luck if you want to go for her. Since you have 190, like what I wouldn't suggest you to do anyway, if you spent like all of them, like just it possible, and you lost your 50-50, right? No need to do like more than one additional multi. I wouldn't suggest you to do that, because usually if you cannot get like the character within like 35 plus 45, I would say like 40 or 50 something like, yes, 45, right? Yeah, no need to spend all of them, because if you can save some, you actually can guarantee your Escoffier. Escoffier is going to be good. But again, like as I mentioned, like she might be not so useful for Neuvillette Constellation 0, but as I know you don't have Neuvillette, she is going to be good for Skirk, definitely. But yeah, and future cryo characters as well. How do I time the travel to future to see Skirk gameplay? Oh, it's not possible, Josh, actually. Vortex, I have a question. Yeah, it's not possible, Josh, unfortunately. And yes, Josh, as I told you, so yeah, I saw that Zani's gameplay, and it's terrible. Vortex, would you try this? Varesa Nahida Ians? Yes, I will. Actually, Dreamers, I wanted to try this team. Yeah, I will try this definitely. Because with Xilonen, it actually might be better. Like, and iansan. You know why? Because using Bennett, it's kind of... I can use Bennett as well. I will, just a second. I'll try saving, but maybe my hands will click the wish button. Yeah, like Yoni, I say like it's again like yeah, like I know, yeah, that it's impossible. But just keep that in mind, guys. Like we are like 11 days plus 21. So yes, we are about like 1 month away from like roughly 5.6 patch, 20 days away from developer stream, and we should get something on developer stream, and about like 25 days away from some teasers about Skirk. So actually she is way more closer than we thought, than we think. Oh, just yes, wait a little bit, be a little bit patient, believe me or not, like yeah, like she is going. The most important thing is her banner, if you ask me. You know why? Because let me be honest with you, most likely they will put some like cryo characters within that, like Chonyun, etc., something like that, because Chonyun might be not a bad character for her. But yeah, it's me. Well, yeah, we definitely will get some info. Even like animation, her gameplay looks mid. Yeah, like not only animation, by the way, that bubblegum is terrible. Oh, that cheer is actually like, I mean, like when she do, like when she does some like just like let's say that combo, attack combo, and then like sit on chair, that actually looks not only weird but inappropriate. I mean, you know, like what? And that, oh yeah, and that tie, she's like, yeah, like I didn't like her too, and I will skip her, by the way. I'm not going to go for that. 2.3 for me, it's a safe, because I have Shinji with her signature. She is doing actually pretty well if I use with my Shorekeeper and other characters. So why should I? Yes, I want to. Unfortunately, I already missed that weapon, which is Yinlin signature. Would be nice to get that, but yes. Yeah, like usually they put the weapon within with the characters, alongside the character, like signature. But I will wait for future, because that Cartesia looks way better, way better. I will pull Zani in my ult instead of like I has like guaranteed like oh okay, like yeah, for me actually, Josh, as you notice guys, for me guaranteed doesn't make sense at all. I always lose my 50-50. So yeah, like so yeah, I just like let me try this time. This is like Yonis told me about. It's going to be Xilonen, Kazuha, Verisa and Bennett. Like what you need to do, like first start with Verisa's normal attack to apply Electro, then use Xilonen to get that Cinder City buff. You can avoid using Kazuha and keep his skill and burst to do the damage on those lectors. I usually do that, but it's up to you. So yeah, let's try. So yeah, it's like normal attack.
Going in! Oof! Here are we coming! Yeah! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! Oof! Hut! Justice o'clock!
It's actually not bad, you know? And I haven't used my Kazuha. Let me try Kazuha now with Kazuha. Oh yeah, I wish you best of luck, like Josh. Like if you want to go for that, actually yes, if you have like alt account, like why not? I mean, just like yeah, I guess I cannot like, let's say it's so difficult because you have like alt account, like alternative account for your Genshin, alternative account for your like Wuthering Waves. That's crazy actually. But yeah, most likely you just log in, do the dailies, grab that 60 asteroids. That's it. So yeah, it makes sense. Oh yeah, that character, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Kochiano or something like that. But yeah, she looks actually crazy. She's kind of like, if you remember the, yeah, she looks great. Maybe like yeah, I consider to get that character instead of like yeah, Zani. I didn't like Zani. They hub Zani so hard. Yeah, that's true. With that dream. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, she's kind of like, yeah, like not only slow, like, you know, like her animation is inappropriate. That bubblegum is just terrible. That sound is just, I don't know, like, yeah, like, let's say even Brand looks now way better. Even Cantarella looks better. Like, but I didn't like Cantarella at all. Yeah, her animation is crazy. That physics, like, overall view, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's crazy, but yeah, gameplay is terrible. Now let's try with Kazuha, guys. So yeah, it's going to be like
Teamwork is strength! Yeah! Kapow! Time! Yeah! Oof! Here I come!
At least you notice this Kazuha is about like 7 seconds faster, because Kazuha gives you that refresh rate. Without Kazuha it was like 20 seconds, with Kazuha it was 30 seconds. So yeah, and just keep that in mind, my build is kinda mid, it's not broken as hell. Like everyone can build the same, exact same Verisa. And by the way, the team, it's Constellation Zero Xilonen, it's Kazuha, it's Bennett, and no iansan. The point is, you don't need Shinyun to get the damage. You just don't need that Shinyun. And you know what's the problem with Shinyun, if you ask me? Shinyun skill animation, it's so long, you lose a lot of time. I mean, I would say I prefer to use Verisa without Shinyun, but Xilonen, rather than use which, because like, yeah, that animation is terrible. You know, like, yeah, she still do some damage, she can apply, like, do swirl because of BB set, etc. But yeah, it's actually huge time. What? Oh yeah, like what happened, like Sino? What? I'm downloading Genshin on other device, but when I just close my phone, the big downloading restart again. I'm stressed. Why it is loading when I close my... What? Not on Genshin on like other device, but when I just close my phone, big downloading restart again. You close your phone. I mean, I didn't get it completely, Sino, but I think like, yeah, if you're done, like, let's say, like, just a second, let me get it. When I just close my phone, the big downloading restart again. The big download, you mean like, yeah, I understand that. I mean, like, it might be when I shut off my phone, if it starts, it just starts. But yeah, like, have you, like, you know, like what maybe it's not again, maybe it's just continues the downloading, right? But like, just wait a couple minutes or something to check if the percentage is like changed immediately. You know why? Because most likely, oh yeah, like maybe because of that, it's 30 gigabyte. Like, just wait to download that 30 gigabyte completely, and after that shut down your phone, you know? So yeah, maybe you do that, but still, as a solution, because you know why? If you, most likely that installer, I mean, which that Genshin Impact uses, yeah, you need to download completely. After that, shut down the phone, you know? Yoni, about the support for Verisa, as you notice, guys, like, yeah, you don't need so many supports. Actually, you can avoid using Xilonen. You can go Barbara as a healer. You can go Furina as, like, I showed you like yesterday another team, which is Barbara, Furina, Verisa, and Kazuha. It's actually not a bad team at all. This team is better. You know why? Because Bennett gives you buff, Xilonen gives you buff, Verisa is not bad, and Kazuha also gives you buff. And if you use all of the buffs, I mean Xilonen Cinder City, Rest Red, Kazuha's Swirl, and Bennett's buff, the damage is actually pretty decent. Like, yeah, it's good damage. It will take hours watching the download. Yes, that's true. I know that, but you know why? That's what I'm talking about. Most likely you need to download that 30 gigabytes in one like try. You know, like, yeah, no need to like turn off your phone. And I actually do the same. If it's iPhone, most likely it's iPhones. I just like you know what I do? I turn off that like, yeah, tablets display like turn off function, you know, and just watch when it's downloading. Usually I do the same on my tablet, because yeah, like sometimes, I don't know, like I don't play on Android, but on a like tablet I do that like that, because yeah, if it's like, if I disable it, like disable or like interact it in the middle, yes, it start downloading from the beginning. So that's why I would suggest you just download to the end, and after that restart your phone. Most likely it's because of that. So yeah, let me try it again. So yeah, this team is actually good, but just keep that in mind. Since Verisa is on, you can do like that, this, like something like that. Why is that? Because
Everybody stand back! Hi! Hi! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming!
it's still good, but it's, you know why I did that? Because yes, because I use Cinder City. I use Obsidian Codex, but Obsidian Codex doesn't give me that 40% crit rate until I consume at least 1 nice soul points. That's a problem with Verisa, so that's why you need her signature set. Oh, you're welcome, Sino, you're welcome. So yeah, just try to download like all 30 gigabytes and after that restart. Well, this one is way better, I would say. So yeah, normal, this one, banner, and like...
Justice o'clock! Boost! Justice o'clock!
And after that, yeah, using Kazuha, etc.
Adorn my...
Too strong! Headbutt! Let the mountains may spoil!
Wind strike.
I'm going in! Hi!
When the arms is shield.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up! It's justice o'clock!
Yes, second, let me try it again. I usually use Kazuha on the last slot, and yes, second slot is kind of like driving me crazy. Hey BGC, how are you doing? So I just put your screen shut off. Oh yeah, that's true. Time like 30 minutes something. Yeah, like yeah, that's true. Like BGC is correct. Like I usually do the same because you like I don't know why, but on PC we have that like you know, like you can interrupt the download and you can continue when you stopped. On mobile devices, on some of them, actually it's not possible. You need to start the download from the beginning. And that's like yeah, annoying because you know why? As you know, like Android phones has a problem which is fragmentation problem. I mean like storage. Like it's not a problem on iPhones. I mean, no matter how many files you write, delete, etc., something like that, it still works the same. But on Android phones, it's actually a problem. The more software you write, delete, it's getting slower and slower and slower. It's because of like file system it uses. You know that's a problem. You know it has a problem. So yeah, like that's actually an annoying one. So yeah, the fragmentation problem, like yeah, yes, they kind of like I don't want they fix it completely. It's better now than it was before, but it's yeah, still Android phone has that. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. Let's do it a couple times to do like I would say, you know.
Everybody stand up! Boost! Kapow! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge!
Yeah, you see like it's the same like time.
One with nature.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Time to go.
Hero incoming! Yeah!
Time for my coming.
Into the wind. Fire.
Oh no, I hear the echoes of the valley!
One with nature.
It's justice o'clock!
Grace be upon you.
Okay. I will try a couple more times and I like yeah, like because the point is you can't use that
Wind strike.
Teamwork is true! Yeah! Kapow!
without any shinion and you will be alright.
Yeah! Oof!
And by the way, this one is this one doesn't made for like Verisa, as you
Look
know
out
guys.
below! Brilliant! Letting grave names echo!
Clouds high. The birds.
Everybody stand! Charge!
The only problem, like, then she go like through the enemies.
Too strong!
Into the wind.
The gift of
Headbutt!
be with you.
One with nature.
Yeah, that's
One with wind and cloud.
Charge! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Wind striker.
Shall set you
Hear the
free.
echoes of the valley! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind.
And by the way, this plunge actually destroys the shell pretty good.
Shall set you free.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
Charge! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Too strong! Charge! Bring it! Charge!
Now without like Hydro, it's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie, but it's just like you need to get used to that, and you will be alright.
Wind striker.
Kapow! Hero incoming! Everybody stand back! Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Yeah!
Alright, let me just finish it. So yeah, the point is you can actually use like her without, like, yeah, on the second half, this, let me try on the second half actually. You know why? Because yeah, like, as I mentioned, like, first half is about the shields, and you need some yeah, you can avoid using like Hydro, you can go Dendro, but on the second half, let's try the same team you told me about. So it's going to be like this one, Kazuha, Verisa, and yes, second half, yeah, I assume, like, yeah, this team will destroy the second half completely. For a first, you can use like this team. Without Kazuha, you can go like Sucrose. Let's just give it a try. Alright, so yeah. And yes, Dreamers told me like about different team, which is Verisa, Nahida, iansan. Yeah, this team I can try on first half actually. Would be nice actually to use not Xilonen, but Kazuha. You know why? Actually, this team, like Verisa, Nahida, and iansan, it's better to use Kazuha because Kazuha cannot swill Dendro. And yes, like, but I will try with Xilonen.
Let the world come alive! Animal test 6308. Swirl, mark tip, fulfill our path. Suffer
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Strike the pose! The lightning, echo and song! Absorption test, animal test 6308. Get to work! You two! Time! Enhanced animal armor 75.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Hear ye the words of joy. The truth shall endure.
Time to shine! Show a new threat! Animal test 6308. Show no mercy!
Be sanctified.
Swirl, mark 2.
So yeah, in some cases like Kazuha, this Sucrose is actually good. Okay, this one.
Care for a dance? Dance with me!
Going in! Headbutt! The show's only at least.
Yeah, like it's couple
We were
hits, you
here
know,
to
like,
watch.
and that's it.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming! Let's light it up!
Wind strike.
Everybody stand! Hero incoming! Yeah! Kapow!
Yeah, she's just destroying. Like, yeah, this team is just made for, like, this enemy is made for Verisa. So yeah, it usually depends, you know. So yeah, but you easily can use her. Okay, so yeah, let me try. Yeah, let me try like second, like as well.
Lumine, going song! Stand clear! And get to work! Suffer the wrath!
The tides beckon.
Yeah, since I use citlali, it's better to use like.
Bow your head.
Absorption test! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Fulfill our pact!
Be sanctified.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Enhanced animal. You two! Time!
An oversight on my silence.
Let the world come alive! Absorption test. Get to work! Eat Xilonen! Eat Papa! Get him!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah.
Silence.
Stand clear. Fulfill our pact. Shower me with...
Be sanctified.
Alright. So yeah, this one.
Bring it! I'm going in! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Snap! It's justice o'clock!
You see the damage actually, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wind
It's
strike.
actually a very good team for
Teamwork is
Verisa.
strength! Yeah! Look out below! Hi! Yeah!
Oh my god, I messed up a little bit, yeah.
Headbutt!
So yeah, the system is actually very good for Verisa. So yeah, like especially second half, because yeah, 75% like increased plunge damage. It's decent buff. Now let's try the Nahida team, right? I will try on first half. Oh yeah, let's first do domain. Yeah, maybe I can get like crit damage circlet. As you know, guys, yesterday on a stream, like it was yesterday if I'm not mistaken, I got this crazy piece, which might be good for Skirk. It's crit damage, elemental mastery, energy recharge, which is, as you know, like if I'm not mistaken, energy recharge substat or like main stat is going to be not so useful for Skirk because yeah, she activates that like enhance mode or something like that when she gets like when she just lose all of her energy.
I've gone a little over my...
Alright, so yeah. Not gonna lie, I like this team. I mean like Xilonen. Oh, now let's try not with Bennett but with Iansan. Like the same team, which is going to be Xilonen, Kazuha. Right, let's use Kazuha, yeah, and Iansan. I will use Iansan at the end. Yeah, but Bennett helps. Bennett actually helps because I get some overloaded damages. Like, no, it's actually no overloaded damage, my bad. yeah, it's not overloaded at all. And where's my Benny? Benny boy. Just a second, guys. Let me. Oh yeah.
Sounds good to me.
But iansan, not Benny.
Ah, I'm all warmed up.
Yeah. Hey Shinora, how are you doing? Did we get any Skirk leak yet? Not yet. You know why? Like usually Shinora, we get some leaks only when, like, let's say we get official leaks, if I can say that, only when 5.6 or 5.5, only when beta version is opened. So we should get that like only in a month. So yeah, like before that, it's kind of like non-gameplay, like something like that leaks. But yes, maybe we will get something like close to the 5.6 patch, maybe a couple days before that patch. Like I'm sure like she won't scale with HP or EM. Oh yeah, you know why is that? Yeah, that's actually true. Kazuha time, yeah, that's true, Tanuki. That's actually true. You know why? Because it's kind of like theory, but still. Since Escoffier is going to be her buffer, Escoffier's signature weapon buff an attack. And because of that, many players think that she is going to be attack scales. Actually, it makes sense. And I agree with them. She's not, that's why she's not going to, definitely not elemental mastery. I can say you in advance because she is cryo DPS. Like, let's say cryo DPS and elemental mastery is not, yes, they can coexist, but it's kind of like waste because, yeah, it's definitely not EM. But about HP or attack scales, yes, looks like she's going to be attack scales, but it's only because of Escoffier's signature weapon. If you, like, yeah, if you check that weapon, like that weapon stats, it said, not confirmed, but you know what, actually, no, dreamers. According to the weapon we have, like Escoffier's signature weapon, Escoffier's signature weapon is actually, yes, by the way, Yoni mentions that, and that's true. It looks like it's true, because yes, let me read the, like, that weapon's passive. So yeah, attack is increased by 12%. When the equipping character is off field, as that attack is increased by additional 12%. When the initiation healing, like with this character, I mean like Escoffier, as you know, she's a healer by using her burst. The equipping character and healed characters will obtain chanson de bias. I don't know, it's a French, so yeah. Chanson de bias or something like effect, increasing their attack by 32% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered even if the equipping character is off field. It means if it's increased attack, it most likely, since like Escoffier is for Skirk, it means like she's going to be scaled on attack. I mean like Skirk. So yeah, it's only because of this passive. It's only because of this passive. But yeah, looks like she is going to be attack scalers, which is actually not bad. But you know what doesn't? I still would suggest you to keep HP sans no matter what. You know why? Oh my god. I didn't. So yeah, you know why? Because you never know. Maybe they will, like, you know what? Maybe that weapon is for future characters. Let's say for Colombina. You know, like Hoyo likes to trick us. It happened a lot. So yeah, maybe like Skirk is going to be HP scalers, but Colombina is going to be attack scaler, you know. Alright, so yeah, this one is with iansan. So yeah, let's do the same.
Clouds high. The bird.
Controlled breathing. Hi. Yeah. It's justice o'clock.
Yeah, the damage is cool. And I still have some buff, right? I still have Electro 28, so yeah, I lost like some like buff, but yeah. And yes, iansan, I need to watch that buff actually. I need to watch like how like much I get like from that iansan. But yeah, now at the moment I want to get crit damage circlet for Orisa. Would be nice to get that because I have all of the pieces. Alright. Physical damage. I will keep it because, you know, like goblet is a goblet. Oh. Alright. physical damage. Oh my god, it's terrible actually. If she scales on attack, I got attack sans vortex from new domain. Oh, congrats. Like, anyway, like in any case, dreamers, I would suggest you to like let me show you what I got so far. Let's say it's about the month. Well, you know, why not? What I got so far, just a second. So yeah, I got attack. And by the way, it's kind of like, it's not bad. 9 crit rate and crit damage is okay, I'll accept that. I have defense, terrible as hell, and crit damage, crit rate. So yeah, I have 2 pieces out of 5, because no way I can get electro damage goblet. Actually, I got one, but that was terrible. It was kind of like bad, inappropriate, you know, like kind of like it was like another Hoyo's joke or something. Yeah, like Hoyo likes to like... But still, keep HP. Like, you know why? It's might be possible that this set not only for Skirk but for future characters as well. I don't believe in that. You know why? Because according to the live stream and the characters map they gave us, I mean, if you remember that poster with like tinted characters with Dahlia, with Aoife, with Skirk, with Verisa, and all of the 7 characters we should get within this patch. I mean, we haven't seen any like Columbina or like future characters. So yeah, I don't think that set, which is Cryo, might be useful in the future for other characters, because usually when the new version start, they give us immediately new artifact set. Let's say it happened with this set. Say each region give us new set immediately, and after that, in the middle, like we get another one, you know, something like that. So it's 2 sets per main major patch. Okay, let's try that Nahida team you told me about, but I would suggest you to use not Xilonen. You know why? Xilonen is actually not so great. It's better to use Kazuha, because Kazuha can swill, in this case Electro, and you actually can get more damage, I would say. But let me try first with Xilonen. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. Xilonen, Kazuha, Verisa, and Nahida. That's attack goblet? That's crazy actually. If it's attack... What? Attack goblet? If she scales on attack, oh, okay, yes, attack goblet. I mean, anyway, keep it. You know why? Like, yeah, anyway, keep it. Like, you know, like, when you get something like useful, I mean, like sets, etc., something like that, why you need to like melt it immediately? It makes no sense if you ask me. You know, like, why? As you know, like, yeah, some characters need that attack. Or like HP, for example, goblet, like Neuvillette, like mualani, they actually, like Furina, for example. So yeah, like at Constellation 0. So yeah, some characters, especially HP scalers, they like to use HP goblets or attack goblets or like elemental damage goblets. But not damage, you know, like let's say like elemental, like not elemental damage, but yes, like let's say HP or attack or etc., something like that. So yeah, let's try this one. In this case, it doesn't matter what you use first. I would say it's better to use Nahida first. You know why? Not this, like, yeah. Now buy Nahida. Because, yeah, like, time duration for that swill and burst, it's limited. So, yeah, but... Something like that, then...
Bring it!
No, actually, it's bad idea, because I get quicken, and after that I cannot swill. That's true. It's better to use, like, my all rotation after that Nahida. So, yeah, like, going like that. Let's try it again.
Bro, sharing my knowledge. Yeah, look out below. Hi. Yeah, oof. Hi. Yeah, yeah. Heads up. You're incoming.
would say it's not bad, you know. What? For real? I cannot. Oh, actually, yes. My bad, guys. You cannot use this team. Come on, like Dreamers. I buy on that again. Dreamers, like, oh my, Dreamers. You cannot use this team. I buy on that again. Like, come on. You catch me. Oh my, Dreamers. You cannot use this team. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned that. Come on, just stop it. You cannot use this team. You cannot use Xilonen, you cannot use Anemo and another Dendro, because in this case, your Xilonen works like, yeah, completely different. Oh my god, okay, let me go another team. But just a second, you told me another team actually. My bad, you're right. You told me to use iansan Xilonen. My bad, just a second, my bad, it's me. So yeah, Xilonen, you told me to use Xilonen, you told me to use, just a second, let me check it. Nahida, iansan, yeah, my bad. So yeah, let's go iansan, Verisa, and Nahida. Yes, it's me. So yeah, let's try this one. In this case, it's the same. But I still would suggest you to use Kazuha maybe. You know why? Because of those shielders. But yeah, let's give it a try. Nahida actually can help us. The only problem is, yeah, we have Xilonen. You need to use Xilonen's burst to get some healing. When you use Bennett, for example, that team with Xilonen, Bennett, Kazuha, and and Verisa, you actually try to avoid using that animation. I mean, like, because you use Bennett's burst, you get some healing back. You don't need that, you know. Yeah, that's true, Dreamers. That's true. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's try.
Bring it! Faster! Stronger! Let's make yourselves at home! Headbutt! Arrow incoming! Yeah! Look out below! Maximum power! Volcano conflam! Oof! Heads up! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah, let me try it again. Let me try it again. I did like not a great rotation. So yeah, because like it's better to use Nahida first, I would say. After that, like, yeah, very like iansan. So something like.
A minute to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Now we use iansan.
Quick as a flash. Headbutt. My might spark. The
That
night
was a place
charge.
again.
Charge. Hero incoming. Oof. It's justice o'clock.
Let me try it again. So yeah, like, my bad. It's like, yeah, by the way, guys, about the burst, you can use that burst. That burst gives you pretty good damage, but try to avoid using that, because you know why? Let's say it's better to use that discounted burst, which her mechanic gives us. Like, after the sound, just use that. Use the burst, that's it. With that, you do pretty fast, without any animation, but pretty good damage.
Bring it.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to get that that set. Would be nice.
This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home. On my hook. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Kapow.
Yeah, if I like, yeah, I just like missed that one, but yeah, let me try it again. It's like, actually as 15 seconds as possible. So yeah, it's going to be like.
Sharing my knowledge. Let's. Yeah. Justice o'clock. Yeah. Headbutt. Justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Hear the truth.
Everyone hold hands.
Hear the echoes
This
of
case
the
is very
valley.
easy.
On my hook! Justice o'clock! Headbutt! Justice o'clock!
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
The power of revelation. Be upon you. A glimpse of the future. Hear ye.
Stronger! Let's hurry up, Grassa! Justice o'clock!
You free.
Ultimate flying kick! Charge!
This is unwise.
Yeah, it's better to use maybe like some like this team is actually yes for the second half it's good, but for this one yeah it's better to use maybe some like additional like I would say either like even sucrose I would say better. Let me try sucrose. Let me try sucrose instead of Xilonen, but yeah sucrose cannot heal so we are losing. Let me try this team on a second half. Yeah, second half is okay. But first one is kind of like annoying a little bit. You still can destroy the shields, but the problem is, yes, you need to be lucky enough and attack. Like, since that Verisa goes through the enemies, and when they get, like, before that shield mod, they go, like, a little bit, like, away from each other. And that's a little bit of problem. And Nahida, let's go like let's try on the second half. For the first one, yes, it's the same team like with Kazuha. Actually, Sucrose looks more comfortable. Let's try Sucrose. You know why? I mean, yeah, Sucrose is like Sucrose doesn't need that animation, and you still can do well. Let's try to like as free to play as much possible. By the way, you can use Baiju. Baiju is not a bad option for Verisa. Okay.
Time to shine! World, Mark, get to work! Suffer the wrath!
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Behold. The flame of redemption.
Let my name echo in song! Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
The coward.
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
The tide is beckoning.
My holy proclamation.
Silence.
Revelation.
Absorption test. Animal test 6. Show a new praise! Let the world collide! Animal hypostasis and your complete...
Shall set you free.
Citlali! Eat Papa!
Grace be upon you.
Be sanctified.
World.
Settle down.
Absorption test. Let my name echo in song!
Let the mighty be humble.
Alright, so yeah, let's try like this team on the second half. So yeah, it's going to be the same.
Care for a dance? Dance with
Minute to
me!
memory. Make yourselves at home.
On my hook! Headbutt!
Be a good audience, won't you?
Justice o'clock! Kapow!
Not done yet.
Hey!
At least you're here to watch.
Yeah, you see like that. It's actually so cool.
Bring it!
This may hurt a little.
Quick as a flash! Headbutt!
Yeah, Nahida in this case, it's kind of like a waste.
Down!
She can like, she can somehow dodge that. That's crazy.
Grow, grow, grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
On my headbutt! Smash down! Yeah!
Yeah, it's actually good damage. So yeah, yeah, like, yeah, I'm saying how this team is way better. Way better. I know this might be a bad idea, but like, I wanna build Candice Constellation 6 and try with Arlecchino or... Oh, actually, it's not a bad idea, Shanora. You know what? Actually, Constellation 6 Candice made for couple characters. One of them is Mualani. You can use with Mualani. Another one is Arlecchino. You can use with Arlecchino. You know why? Because actually she's great for Arlecchino. About gaming, no. About gaming, it's better to use Furina, if you ask me. You still can use it, but yeah, it's better to use Furina. Like, I would say even Yelan might be better. Like Shinchu, Yelan than Candice. But yes, for Arlecchino, definitely. Because you know why? There's like, so yeah, like that. But Candice is, you can use for Mualani, like second Hydro, for Resonance, and for Arlecchino, definitely. It's not a bad idea, it's a great idea, actually. Okay, then actually apply big AoE with that's true. That's why she's so great. That's why you can use Candice, especially Constellation 6. You know why? Prior Constellation 6, using her for Arlecchino is not okay. So yeah, it's only like this one. AoE Hydro damage equal to 50% of Candice max HP. Can be triggered once every 2.63 seconds. And by the way, it's great because Arlecchino's procs is every 2.5 seconds, so literally. And considering elemental burst damage, just keep that in mind. It means like you need to level up her burst, you know? Consider it like elemental, so yeah, you need to level up this burst. So wave impact damage, etc., something like that. But it's not a bad idea. Like my gaming team is Gaming, Kazuha, Bennett, Furina. It's yeah, it's a like, you know, like Gaming has like couple teams, which is Vape one and Melt one. Melt one you can use Diona and Rosa. Unfortunately, 2 cryo is way more better than 1, but you still can use with only 1, which is like, yeah. So yeah, that's going to be like Kazuha, Bennett, Gaming, and like Rosa, for example, or Diona. Or you can go, let's say, for double cryo, or you can go Furina. Furina is not bad actually, because like Gaming has self-healing abilities, which is at Constellation 1 if you have him, but if your Gaming is Constellation 6, Candice, like, I don't know, like, what about this team? Ayaka, Forehead. I like, just give me the characters. You know what? I don't know the trends about the characters and the names. To be honest, I never kind of watch the internet about the different teams. I just build my team according to my knowledge, you know? Let's say I know that these elements can work together and I do the team. That's it. I mean, usually I don't know the names, unfortunately. But first, let me try this domain again. Maybe I will be lucky and get some flat defense stuff. Oh yeah, Skirk artifact is kinda crazy. Yeah, that's true. Skirk artifact is kinda crazy. The problem is, we don't know anything about her kit. I hope her kit is going to be crazy as well. So yeah, like, as you know, like, this team is actually not bad. Yeah, because like you have like, but yeah, let's go without like Iansan and but with Bennett. Because if you don't have Iansan, you still can use Bennett. Let's say Constellation 0 Iansan and Constellation 5 Bennett. Yes, it's circle impact, but I would say Bennett is better. Even though Electro Resonance will give you some energy back, like some particle, I would say, you know? Like many all characters can use. Skir artifact. Oh, you know, like, actually, Ayaka, Furina, Jean, and Yelan. This is, I mean, Ayaka, Furina, Jean. You can use this team anyway. You know, you can use this team. But yeah, I can give it a try. Why not? For real, like, just like use for my period so far. in a weapon banner. Yeah, I know, like Mirak, you want to get that iansan, like Varisa's weapon. I say I wish you best of luck, because if you ask me, that weapon banner actually has pretty good value if you want to go for weapons. You know why, guys? Because let's say yes, best in slot is like her signature weapon, but you still can use like Shenyon's signature weapon on Verisa easily. Yes, it doesn't give you something like crit rate, crit damage, but huge attack buff. And you see like this one, after the equipping character hits an opponent with plunging attack, all nearby party members, including that character, plunging attack will deal like 25% increased damage for 20 seconds. So yeah, this weapon is also kind of useful, and also like it fixes some energy problem. It's not, she doesn't have energy problem, but yes. So you can use it. And yeah, congrats with that, Mira. Shouldn't afford like to use that artifacts on character like Shinchu, Yelan, and just like got free 40%. You know, like let me check that. I don't think it's going to be like that. You know why? Because I mean, the problem is Shinchu plays out of not normal attack. Just a second, let me. It's kind of slow duration. For a low duration, yes, you can maybe do something. Just a second, let me check that artifacts. Which is the last one, yes. Yeah. So yeah, was the equipping character has 0 elemental energy, it means let's say like Shinchu, right?
No matter how busy life gets, you should all.
Let's say Shinchu. If you use Shinchu's burst, normal attack damage is increased by 60 and elemental burst damage is increased by 60. Actually, yes, you can use that. After picking characters deals normal attack damage, the aforementioned elemental burst effect will stop applying for 6 seconds. After the equipping characters deals elemental burst damage, the aforementioned normal attack effect will stop for 6 seconds. The effect can be triggered even if the equipping character is off field. Actually, yes, you can. I would say emblem is still better. You know why? Let me show you something. I mean, like, yes, emblem is still better. Let's say if you have enough energy, I would suggest maybe use emblem. Let's say something like that will give you 50% but not 60, but it's more consistent because you get energy back, but it's still possible because after using that you get 60. What character you told me? Like Shinchu? Yelan? Yes, just got free. It's like yes and no. You know why? Like Shinora. That's a good point, but I don't think it will work like completely great. You know why? If you ask me, this emblem set is still better because it's give you additional energy recharge and it's give you up to like 75% like bonus, like for burst damage bonus. So yeah, let's say as a characters, which characters you can use with this emblem. You can use Shinchu, you can use Yelan, you can use Rosa, you can use Shenling, by the way. So yeah, a lot of characters with that set. So yeah, like Shenling, like Yelan, Shinchu. You can use Kaya, by the way. But yeah, I definitely will give it a try. I definitely will give it a try. I might be able to get her set signature. I wish you best of luck, Mirak. And you know what? Actually, that signature for if you ask me, that signature for Verisa is something. It's just crazy weapon. Insanely crazy weapon. Like way better than any other weapons we have. But it power creeped. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, for real, that weapon is kind of power creeped. By the way, character story quests give you more than 60 primogems because there's some chests during. Yes, that's true. Of course, like it's more than 60. Yes, it was always like that. I should use like instructor on Candice or Natlan supportive set. Natlan support. No, Natlan supportive set. It's not for Candice. About yes, using actually yes, instructor set would be better. But keep that in mind, you need to use that burst again and again and again. And she increases the damage. So I would say you can use either emblem or instructor set. If you ask me, it's better to use emblem. You know why? Maybe with instructor set you can get more damage, but you cannot like manage that energy. The energies would be bad. So I would say emblem is the way. If you have 4-piece emblem, use emblem to get more energy and to use that burst. Did you complete a new world quest on Flatland? Oh yeah, like by the way, I paused the video. You mean like the one with IFA? Yeah, I paused the video, and tomorrow I will do some like some more videos about that. Unfortunately, I completed only today. Hey, Mzihar, 55. I like which banner? Like premium one or like old one, like standard one, premium one? This one? I still wish you best of luck, MZ. I know like many players like was a little bit, and me as well, not gonna lie, a little bit skeptic about like Verisa, and yes, I still, yeah, she's fun to play, not gonna lie, she's incredibly fun to play. And you know what, no matter what, that's why I mostly do like first half with Verisa. You know why? To check the true damage. What did you complete? Like yeah, like so yeah, let me try this one. No limited, like no limited banner, or like, oh yeah, I mean like it's limited banner, I assume. I still wish you best of luck. If you want to get that Verisa and you are on 50-50, why not to try it? You know why? Because Yoni wants to get that Verisa as well, and it's actually not a bad idea. If you're on, and by the way, I made the same thing as you guys did, because I was my own 50-50, as you know, guys, and that's why I was pretty like, you know, like when you're on 50-50. Spending primogems looks kind of like, okay, if I lose my 50-50, then next one is going to be guaranteed, which is actually Escoffier. But if I'm not, I can get a new brand character, which is Verisa. So yeah, like it's actually not a bad logic if you ask me. Now I want to lose, so oh, I got you. Actually, yes, I know you want to lose, and I wish you best of luck to lose it, because yeah, next is Escoffier. If it's like kind of like reverse psychology, it will work, it will help you. I hope it will help you. Oh, congrats, gamers, congrats. Kachina, you know what, with Kachina, she's already like constancy 6. Just give me iansan.
This scenery is wonderful.
I keep getting Chevreuse cons.
Surely enough to convince.
Oh yeah, it's always like that. It's always like that. About Kachina, by the way, dreamers. At Constellation 6, she is not a bad DPS. But, you know, like when I tell something like she is not a bad DPS, she's not crazy. Just like, yeah, about like maybe 100k geo damage, up to that numbers, not so much. But it's without buffs. Maybe with buffs, she can do better. But yeah, we have Noelle actually, which is actually way more better. She can heal, she can give you a shield, like she has way more beneficial, like I would say. I want her too, but like I don't have Xilonen and her banner is cool. Yes, her banner is in 11 days, by the way. So yeah, just like try to keep like you away from that wishing window. So yeah, this banner with Jansen actually you destroy it, but with Bennett, let's try. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same actually, you know, like, but what this banner gives me. So when a character plunging attack hits an opponent, they crit damage increased by certain attack. Oh yeah, like it's actually good buff. So yeah, it's actually good buff, not gonna lie. And crit damage, you see, like one. Yes, I have low crit rate. That's why my damage is ruined. But it's Obsidian Codex, unfortunately. She doesn't like, yeah. She's not great for that Obsidian Codex. No, but yes, I know that like Wet Rock team, etc., something like that. But you know, like I kind of like, yeah, like it's alright team. You need Constellation 6, and you can do like pretty good damage with that. Okay, like 2 pieces, trash one, another trash. Oh my god, that was terrible. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? I got ororon. You remember, like, I did 100 pull in Chasca banner and still didn't got. Oh yeah, congrats ororon. But yeah, like, they give us ororon for free, by the way. And what I would suggest you guys, by the way, just build that ororon. He's like, if you have natlan characters, he's crazy. He is just like incredibly useful. But it's always like that. If you ask me, guys, like, it's the same things happened to me with like any Chevreuse banner we had after her like main release. Because on main release, by the way, if you remember, guys, they gave us like that Chevreuse for free. You could choose Chevreuse or Gaming. Back then, I chose like Gaming. You know why? Because Chevreuse was kind of like, okay, she has red, but you need like be on a like monopyro, I'm saying electro and pyro teams only overloaded team, and like yeah, I would say like, and she is supportive character. I would say yes, Gaming was maybe a little bit more preferable for me back then, but I regret, actually, not gonna lie. My luck was 4-star, way better than 5-star. It's like always like that, MZ. It's always like that. Believe if oh yeah, like I don't want to. It's usually it's like that. You know, like, but what's the problem? I mean, like getting 4-star, not exactly the 4-star you want. So yeah, like Dreamers, about the team you told me about, it was like Xilonen, right? It was Verisa, and which one? And Nahida. I would say Xilonen, right? Yeah, iansan and Verisa and Nahida. I would say it's try to not go with this team, because yeah, you can. It's up to you. And like which one? And Nahida. Because if you ask me, it's better to go like different team, which is Verisa, Bennett, Xilonen, and Kazuha. So it's going to be Xilonen, Kazuha, Verisa, and Bennett, or you can go Xilonen, or you can go iansan. So yeah, eyes of them. This team is way better. So let's give it a try, because I tried with Bennett. Bennett is okay. Constellation 2, I want Constellation 2. Oh yeah, by the way, Dreamers, about Constellation 2. Yesterday's stream was about that. And yes, you don't need, you know what's the problem with Constellation 2 or like something? It might be a waste for you, because Constellation 2, it's kind of like, it's still for natlan characters. That's a problem. So yeah, like if you want to use Constellation 2 for Arlecchino, it's not the case. You still can use. It's not bad, because it's also hold Cinder City, so you can get that 40% damage, which is cool, and also some buff. Let's say you play the team like Chevreuse, Arlecchino, but it's bad team. You know why? Because like yeah, like you like unfortunately iansan doesn't apply any electro when she is off field. She only applies electro when she initially activates that buff with her skill and burst. It's like with Constellation 2. But she's not mandatory, I would say. You can easily skip her and go for Bennett. Easily. And I would say Bennett might be better in some cases. Then what looks like Wing Eye. For real, iansan is good for Chasca. Iansan, yes, iansan is good for Chasca, but you know what's the point is? Let's say Bennett is, yes, iansan gives like let's say if you don't have any Cinder City like wielder on your team, then iansan is not bad. Yes, that's true, because she gives you 40% elemental damage bonus. The point is, since Chasca can convert the bullets, not all of the bullets will get that buff, but we can check it, by the way. That's actually a great idea. Just let me just finish this one first, and then I will check if we can get that buff. You know why? One of Chasca's newest best team is Chasca, Bennett, iansan, Furina. One of Chasca's best team. I can try it. I mean, I can try it. I know that we have, at the moment, we have couple good teams. It's Chasca, Furina, Shenling, and Bennett. Another one is Chasca, Furina, Bennett, and Citlali. It's actually 2 good teams we have. I will try this team as well. Let me try first this one.
Yeah, look out below.
Alright. What? You didn't build Benny or iansan? What? I have to build 2 characters now. What, for real? Oh yeah, like Rohit tried to avoid building that iansan, but yeah, maybe he has like in other tasks.
Wind strategy.
Control breathing. Arrow incoming. Oof. Heads up. Charge.
It's the same time. I mean, like with iansan, you get the same time. Concession to iansan gives you same time. Like,
Time to go.
Letting praise names echo.
One with wind and cloud.
Quick as a flash. Hi. Oof. Look out below. Hi. Headbutt.
The power.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Charge. Bring it. Yeah. Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Headbutt. Justice o'clock. Yeah. Controlled breathing.
And hope.
Let the mountain's veins spoil. Running late again. Arrow incoming. Oof. Arrow incoming. Let's headbutt. Arrow incoming. Too strong. Time to roll. Oh, wow. Yeah. Heads up. Yeah.
yeah, this Bennett is, I would say, like, yeah, I just need. Well, let me just do that one. You told me not just a second. But what looks like does Nescafe decrease cryo and hydro resistance or cryo? You know, cryo and like yeah. MZ, she restricted cryo and hydro up to 55 if you play with only cryo and hydro characters. By the way, Rohit, about Chasca. I rebuilt my Chasca and let me show you what you can do. If you don't have Obsidian Codex, you actually can use Viviset, and that Viviset might give you more damage. Just consider to do that. But you try to get like, if you have this weapon, Skyward Harp, it's actually a great option. So yeah, overall my ratio is like that, 89 to like 213, right? With 2.4 attack, because like yeah, I use attacks, they are kind of like not so crazy. But yes, if she was in the team, I might be a little bit better because of Pyro Resonance. But yeah, just like you can use easily that Viviset.
My parents always
Okay,
say,
let me show.
no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down.
Well, same element like on Chasca. It seems like I don't know, have used. For real? That's crazy actually. Oh, 4 views, yeah. Oh, it's not bad actually. I'm really like, and I use that before a couple times. It's actually not bad. It's completely. It's, if you ask me, in some cases it's better damage than Obsidian Codex, because Obsidian Codex gives you what? Obsidian Codex gives you only damage bonus 50% and that crit rate. That's it. But if you can get enough crit rate from Viviset, with Viviset is better because Viviset can swirl. Okay, let me try the team you told me about, guys. So yeah, the team is going to be like. Oh yeah, like Chasca newest best team is Chasca, Bennett, iansan. Oh yeah, let me try this one. Chasca, Bennett, why not? Let me try. Oh yeah, let me first. What I did. I forgot about that. So yeah, let me just... Oh yeah, let me try within domain actually. Why not? Within like Spell Abyss. Chasca is cheating code in imaginary theater for real. In some cases, yes. You know why, MZ? It depends on how many enemies you have and how many enemies you fight again. If it's more than like 5, then yes. Just like, you know, like Chasca is trash as hell. If it's about like 2 or 3, you can do something. So yeah, let's try the team you told me about. Bennett, right? Oh, you use Bennett, iansan, and Furina. Actually, it makes sense. Let me try it. So yeah, the team is going to be Chasca with Vivised. It's Furina, it's iansan, and Bennett. So yeah, something like that. As someone who doesn't have Kazuha, Vivised is haunted ruin for me. But you can use Sucrose. Sucrose is crazy. But yeah, I feel you. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Like Rohit, I didn't know that. My bad. Citlali, Chasca, OP. Ah, yes. Actually, yes. Citlali is great. Yeah, Chasca needs like a lot of things actually. You know what? Chasca has AoE actually. Chasca, you can say that Chasca even has some like groping. You know why? Because when she marks the enemies, she attacks them at the same time, kind of like groping, you know. But yes, at Constellation 0, she is kind of mostly for exploration, if you ask me. But anyway, let's try this.
Time to shine. Let's light it up, everybody! Quick as a flash! Start, let's fly! Open fire! Open fire!
Actually, it's great damage, but it's Vivised.
Behold the abyss.
Fire in the hole! Strike pose! Let my name echo in song! Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork! Faster! Stronger! Let's pass!
My holy proclamation.
It's actually decent damage. Not gonna lie. The problem is, can I?
Shower me with praise!
Come on, just give me some.
Time to shine!
Alright, I messed up already.
Start the clock! Take me up!
The problem is like healing, you know? She still does pretty good damage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this team is good, but not against like these enemies. Definitely. Not against these enemies. From Animo lower, like I used to use like Vivi on even Xiao and Scara. Oh yeah, I see, actually yes. You like you can Scaramouche and by the way, like that Xiao like got his own like set recently, you know, like it's like before that you used to use that 2-piece or like a Vivi set, so it's completely okay. Do you remember? Yeah, let me try this team you told me about, but not on the first half, second half, because actually second half might be better. And yes, I checked that, like that iansan actually can keep that buff when you use Chasca. That's true. That's true. Like you can keep that buff, iansan buff on with Chasca. For this one, let's go Xilonen, Neuvillette, and like something like that. Yes, double Cinder City, but that's alright. Put it second. Yeah. Like man, don't remind me of new plunge set. I have to farm. Yes, you need to farm. I mean, like it depends. If you have Verisa, you need to farm, but you need cryo set definitely.
Bow your head.
Get to work! You two! Time!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Behold the abyss.
Falling leaves adorn my
Xilonen, East Papa.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble. An oversight on my
Show no mercy. You two.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you cannot freeze them if they are under the shell.
Clouds high. The birds come.
bow your head. Be sanctified.
Hear the Inferno's call. The fate of this world is already.
Bring it. Get to work.
The tides beckon.
Wind strike.
Silence.
My show's favorite character for I didn't know that. Not worse, even like all if his Xiao and Chasca do better than him. Yeah, MZ. Xiao every year get new buff in worse way. Kinda like that. But you know why? Because actually like Xiao is so powerful if you ask me. I remember like they say it like one that Xiao is their favorite character or something. Oh yeah, like Albedo's constellation is crazy, you know, guys, for real. Somehow, it's just like, yeah. Also, yeah, let me try this team you told me about. It's going to be like, yeah.
Care for a dance?
Let the world come
Dance with me!
Let's light it up. Going in.
Controlled breathing.
Let's.
The show's only just begun.
But keep that in mind, my Chasca is on Vivi set. She's not a
From
single
the curtain.
And I would say that's why it's so huge damage.
Hold on to your hats.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. With teamwork is strength. Stronger. Start the clock.
But yeah, she's crazy. Just see the damage. But you know what? She is like on Vivi set, and at the same time, the damage is crazy. I didn't expect that, but at the same time, she is use double buff. It's a great team. Nice, nice. I didn't expect. Let's do it. Let's continue, if you don't mind. But Xiao Constellation 0 is like Xiao C6. They only like... Oh yeah, that's true. Like Xiao with constellations kinda like not worth it at all. Is the best best constellation Constellation 0? Yeah. That's why, by the way, that's why I skipped Xiao back then. As you know, guys, yeah, I was about to choose between Ganyu and Xiao, and I choose Ganyu then. Yes, I was a little bit regret, just because you know why Xiao's plunging is actually good, but at the same time, Xiao is incredibly difficult to build, especially back then. We haven't had any set for Xiao. It was like 2-piece or like Vivi set. That's it. Because at the moment they released a Vermilion, which is actually his best in slot set. Oh, okay, that's why he likes like Xiao so much. So you have Constellation 6 Constellation 6 Constellation 6 Faruzan, you have Shenyun, right? And you have Furina. So if you have all of them, then yes, of course, like, the damage is crazy. But yeah, this team, guys, actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Like Iansan, Bennett, Furina, and Chasca. It's great single target. Just a second. Chasca, yeah, that's crazy team. I didn't expect that. Let me try like again. So yeah.
Bow your head.
Xilonen, East Papa.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Unfortunately, you know what's the problem with that team though?
Wind strike. One with wind and cloud.
Bring it.
You use all of the buffs.
You two.
You use all of the crazy buffs you have.
Xilonen, East Papa.
What's the terrible damage?
Let the mighty be humbled.
I will try it anyway.
Silence.
Yeah, it's good. It's okay. I just like did it. Like hell with it.
Show no mercy.
Bow your head.
Wind strike.
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of...
Settle down.
Yeah, time is bad actually.
The tides beckon.
Anyway, we continue because like we definitely can beat that with Chasca. In 4.5 I'm going to skip like 5.5. I skip, but like one told me like he is great DPS and I... Oh yeah. And upgrade her burst most importantly. Which one? Hey Yoni, like I just like bought Welkin and BP. Should I try? Oh, you know, like Yoni, like if you are on 50-50, I would say yes, try that, like try that Verisa, why not? But I like, as I mentioned before, if like it possible, if you just like lose that 50-50, like do like at least 1 or 2 multi, no need to go more than that, you know, that's just it. I mean, you know what, try to save for future, because like Escoffier and like future Skirk is actually going to be crazy as hell. And I wish you best of luck. Yeah, I wish you best of luck.
Peacemaking.
Even if I want to get both Effie and Skirk, you know why? I mean, like you will, like, let's say, like the problem is you still want to get that character, right? You're on 50-50. I usually do the same. Let's say, if you remember, like about this banner, I didn't want to spend a lot. I want to do like about like, I was about like 18, and I wanted to do about 4 to 5 multis to get couple constellation for like iansan without getting 5-star. But it like ended up, and I got like the 5-star characters, you know. So yeah, but if you want to go for a 5 stars, let's say spend your 50-50, like it's kind of like green light. About the future characters, I can I just like I want to say you again, this patch in overall give us 90 pulls. Next one it's only 60 pulls. I would say you will be alright for the next patch. For Skirk you need to save, just keep that in mind. For Skirk, like in 5.6, you need to save as much as possible. Because Constellation 1 isn't worse if you can play Neuvillette Constellation 0. Oh yeah, that's true. About the, by the way, like guys, about like Escoffier. Escoffier, like, that's why is the topic of the stream. Escoffier with Constellation 0 Neuvillette will be not so useful, you know, guys, because since you go with only Hydro and Cryo characters, Neuvillette cannot get all of the stacks to increase his personal damage, which is actually terrible. As you know, like 3 stacks give you 160 additional charge attack damage. When you play with at least like 2 different elements, you can get 2 stacks, you know, and maybe in some case you can grab 3rd one from enemy. But if you go like with only Cryo and Hydro, the problem is you just can freeze the enemies, but not all of them, by the way. That's another problem. Now, do you believe Nescafe will replace Kazuha in Neuvillette? No, that's what I'm talking about. I think that she's going to be good, but you know why? Like, I still think that Chasca, my bad, that Citlali, Furina, Neuvillette and Kazuha is still the best team for Neuvillette, and even if we get that Escoffier, she cannot replace any of these characters. And the problem is that, like, even if you play only Cryo and Hydro, Neuvillette cannot get all of the stacks. I mean Constellation 0. If you play Constellation 1 Neuvillette, then yes, maybe in some cases, it depends on an enemies, you can like use that Escoffier, because Escoffier definitely will give not only like 55% rush rate, but also personal damage. And according to the leaks, let's say her personal damage, it's like Furina's damage. Just imagine, that's crazy damage. That's huge damage. Because I want Neuvillette like full stack +1, more hydro character for ear Neuvillette burst, more like more raindrop like. I don't know about that Shinora, to be honest, but you know, like let's say if you have Constellation 0 Neuvillette, I would say that Escoffier is going to be a bad idea. I mean, I still like I don't like, let's say you don't need to get that Escoffier, because Escoffier mostly she is a Skirk supportive character, you know. So yeah, like I just reminding you, I have Constellation Cigar. Oh yeah, like, but you know what, Yoni, you can get like yeah, welcome back, Sino. I mean, Yoni, you can get iansan. You can get, I don't know if you have iansan copy, or even if you tried this banner and you don't have, that's alright. I mean, you know, like why? I mean, if you check, like if you saw my like wishing, I haven't get any. I haven't got any gaming copies whatsoever. I got like 2 copies of Chivalrous, 3 copies of Iansans, and that's it. So like it's, for me it was kind of like, yeah, for real, is that possible? You know? I'm kind of sus today with Alma. Sus today? What the heck? That's alright. I'm your #1 Pokistan. Never cheat on me. Okay. So yeah, let me try. By the way, guys, yeah, this team is actually cool. Not gonna lie. I didn't expect that. So yeah, Iansan. The problem with Iansan is, like, it's not a problem. It's just her kit. She heals not so much. And yeah, it's let's say if you play Chivalrous, Iansan, Verisa, and maybe Bennett. No, not Bennett. Yeah, Bennett. Actually, Bennett is not bad. I mean, like, yeah, like Bennett can help you, but Iansan Chivalrous healing, unfortunately, it's not enough.
I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher.
No kisses. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, let me try this one.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive. I'm going in. Control breathing. On my mark. Take me up.
And if you see like 60k damage, yeah, that's a problem. That's the only problem.
Lockdown.
You know why? Because in this case, you need to use Electro.
Stay out of my way.
Where is he?
Let's move.
But you can do that by doing it like this. So you will be still okay. Let me try. Yes, unfortunately, Iansan's like buff is gone because I did not great rotation. But yeah, she still like gives a ton of damage. Maybe I can do it in time.
Everybody stand back. Take me up. Mozart.
Yeah, actually it's possible. Yeah, I just messed up first half, but yeah, it's possible. Not a bad team at all. I like the team. I like this team. Nice. Alright. Let me try this team in like this, within this. I told you your team is great for example. Yeah, I didn't expect that because you know why? For me, like, but it's still like, guys, just keep that in mind. It depends on like why it's good, because Chasca, as you know, needs different elements. When you play with double pyro, it's the same elements. It's in decrease her damage. You know, but you still can use Bennett, Mavuika, Furina, and that team is going to be good as well. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, like I would say, like, yeah, Iansan is good, but with Mavuika you also can do pretty good damage. Demis. For your citlali and Arlequinate. Is he better than citlali team, you think? Is he better than citlali team? I mean, like, I'll hate him. I mean, like, I didn't get the question, like, MC, like which character? I mean, like, you mean, is he better than citlali? Oh, you mean, like, is Bennett or, like, citlali team, you mean, like, citlali, Furina, and Bennett, something like that? I would say yes. You know why? Because iansan gives you buff. Citlali, and iansan also holds Cinder City, so you actually like get that Cinder City buff as well for some elements. It depends how you use that citlali. It depends on your rotation. I can give it a try. Why not? Let's give it a try. Let me try like citlali, Furina, and Bennett team. Like in Spylabis, and this, like, yeah, I want to try this team again. So it's going to be like this one. Yes, iansan and Benny. Yeah, iansan is so small, sometimes you just like...
Witness my
Chasca current team, like with Benny, iansan, Furina, is the better than citlali team. I would say it depends. Like MZ, it depends. You know why? Because Chasca team with citlali can do freeze. Some enemies can be freezed. So it means like, yeah, some time to do some damage. It's kind of free damage, you know? So it depends. And you always can use mavuika. The team is kind of free to play. No, like, let's say it's not like that. If you play Constellation 0 iansan, then citlali is better. Because Constellation 0 iansan gives you less damage. And also it's a problem with energy recharge. Like, it is energy. It's an energy problem as well.
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! On my hook! Bowser!
And you know, 70k, but don't forget about my Chasca build. My Chasca now, it was VV set. That's why I got that 70k. Oh yeah, it's also like increased. Just a second. But I didn't any, yeah, like, even though, like, yeah, 70k damage with one bullet is just crazy. Electro damage. Not gonna lie, I see iansan team more free-to-play friendly. iansan team more free-to-play. It depends on constellation, but overall I would say maybe yes. But you know, like, the problem is iansan at low constellation fits more natlan characters than any other characters. So yeah, like, maybe Gaming can be useful, but looks like he's the only one. Maybe Xiao, but Xiao is better to use with Furina. Chasca, mavuika, citlali, and iansan. What about... Oh, let me try it. Just a second. Chasca, mavuika, citlali. You know why this team is bad? Because of reaction. When Electro meets, like, you try to avoid, like, kinda get something like that. But yeah, let me try it again. Anyway. I will keep to build this one. I will try to build this one. Unfortunately, guys, yeah, now... Goblet whatsoever. That's terrible. Alright, so yeah, let me try the team you told me. But in Spylabis, I will try on a first half, I would say. No, second one. Let's go second one. Sias. Vortex, my friend, completed all exploration. Sias, okay. Exploration. Area and need primogems for Verisa. What should I suggest? Oh my, that's crazy actually. You know why? The only way you can get primogems, like, we have a couple ways. What we can do? You can do exploration. You can do like hangout events, which is actually gives you a pretty good amount of damage. You can do Serenity pot, which is actually also, like, by the way guys, if you didn't know that, let me show you, maybe you don't know that. Serenity gives you primogems, like 40 primogems for each characters you have, unique characters. When you do something like that, if you build the character with its all set, I mean, like, you can get 40 primogems. You know what I mean? Just a second. Oh yeah, it's not right here. Just my bad.
If you ever...
It's my bad. So yeah, what you need to do, you need to place a character like within your Serenity pod. After that, you need to... Just a second. Like each companion that you placed has its own... Just a second. Like furniture set, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to do that. You can check internet and like, yeah, you can just Google it and check it. So yeah, each character has its own set. If you place a character with its own set, you can get 40 primogems for each unique characters you have. So it's another way to get primogems. It's, by the way, it doesn't matter like whether it's a 4-star or a 5-star, you can get 40 primogems. Serenity Pod really cop Primo source. Yeah, I only got 80 Primos from when it was like trying to get Furina. Yes, my phone died, so I'm like, my friend did say too that what she was. Oh, for real? Oh my god! I like, let's say that's maybe the only sources I know, like from like here, because I know that Serenity Pod. I know the exploration. Another one, like, yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't know like any other sources, because yeah, when you like finished all of the exploration, that's actually crazy, for real, all of them. I guess she has to wait for events. Yeah, like it's the only way, by the way. For me, it's the same, by the way, like kind of like the same, because my map, not completely, it's only last region, which is this one. It's only this one, 31%, but all other regions, it's like, yeah, I completed all of them. So yeah, for me, actually, it's the same. The only way to get primogems, it's like, yeah, just wait for events. Events, web events, or something like that. Alright, so yeah, let me try the team like Yoni told me about. So yeah, the team was like Chasca, Mavuika, Citlali, and iansan. I'll try on the first half. The only problem with this team, like, yeah, like, you know, like, let's say, like, randomly, like, yeah, I don't want to mention it, but still, randomly choosing the characters is not a great idea. This team has no healer whatsoever, and my iansan is kind of bad at shielding, because I don't use her as a shielder. I use, like, yeah, low energy, low elemental mastery, but a little bit more energy recharge. So yeah, like, let me just show you my build. Yeah, like, ton of defense. So because of artifacts are trashy. And also, like, some of them at level, yes, 8 and 16 and 12. So yeah, she's not like even completely built it. The point is, yeah, I need a lot of energy recharge and I have it. So yeah. And weapon is not, oh yeah, it's CDDS, which is actually not so useful for some characters. Especially when you play with Neuvillette, as you know, guys. So yeah, it's better to use sacrificial. But yeah, anyway, let's give it a try. I'm just too lazy to 100% map like other players. Like, it's okay. You know why? I mean, like, yeah, like, it's, you know, like, actually, if you ask me, it's better to keep some, like, source of primogems for future, you know? And, you know, like, you still, like, it's a good way to come back to the game and do something. That's why sometimes I also don't try to, like, finish the map immediately, you know, because, like, yeah, when you finish, like, all of the places with 100%, actually
Any
The
conflicts
only
around?
thing you need to do
I'm in the
is
mood for some
Spile Abyss.
peacemaking.
And it's super boring. Maybe you don't like doing Spile Abyss at all. It's possible. Because many players, like, yeah, they just hate Spile Abyss. You know that, guys. I would suggest TCG option too. Oh, TCG option. Yes, TCG can give you some primogems, but not. Oh, by the way, not only TCG. You can get. I don't know. Like most likely, I don't know. Like if your friend size did that, but you can get to this place, Temple, like of Tablet of Tona, and each level. By the way, it's open up to level 40. Can give you 50 primogems. So yeah, try this place as well if your friend haven't done it yet. Because we have like this one in any region. So yeah, Natlan has that. Chenyu Whale has that. So yeah, Chenyu Whale is like kind of different. Yeah, this place. It also gives you some like primogem. Try that place. Alright, so yeah, let me give it a try. This team, like its first half, I would say this team is not okay. You know why? Because of balance, because of healing. But anyway, let's give it a try. What you need to do, it's kind of like that. I would say, since we don't have like, maybe citlali first, the mavuika skill first, then... No, citlali first, then mavuika skill, then you need to try like to use iansan as the last, because you know what's the problem with like iansan? Yes, like as soon as you use iansan, if you do some switching, like burst, that's animation, etc., something like that, you starting to lose night soul points, because no matter what, as soon as she uses her burst and skill and burst,
I'm in the mood for some
she already gives attack buff to active character, and she consumes 6 night soul points every second. You know, and that's a problem. So you need to do like all of the preparation stuff within a couple seconds, which is actually impossible. So because of that, let's try like this.
Light it up.
God, I messed up immediately. So yeah, let me try again. Sorry guys. So maximum went like 5 or 6. I don't want Mitsuri from Demon Slayer. You have 3 damn real ones. My friend is pretty feeling bad over losing 50-50 on Varese. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Because yeah, like it's... You never know like what you can win or lose with this game. It's gacha games.
Rise with the sun.
I get used to like WuWa or like Changli and Shangliao so bad because I switch between them immediately. But yeah, this game just like give us some.
Burn it down.
So yeah, let's say that like I mean, like yeah, it's not a bad team. But you know what? Let's say it's because of like.
Fire in the hole.
Let me try this team on second half. The problem with this team, it's slow healing, Iansan's healing. You still can use it, but yes, it's Mavuika. Mavuika just like, she's crazy as hell. So yeah, previous team with like Iansan, Bennett, Furina, I would say better. Yes, it's better. You can replace Bennett with Mavuika in that team, but just keep that in mind, it's less healing, and it means less fanfare stack and less buff. And this team is kind of weird, you know why? Because like you apply some cryo, you steal some aura, and yes, rotation is kind of bad. With Bennett, Iansan, Furina is way better. You use Furina first, you use, by the way, you can use something like that. You can use Furina, then you can use Chasca's burst to do some swirl, because she is on Vivi set, and after that use other stuff, you know? In this case, you can get couple seconds of buff. Hey Pikmin, how is your Chasca so strong? Can be, oh yeah, like let me show you my, by the way, Pikmin, my bad. So yeah, let me show you my build. I recently switched like her set, like from Cinders, so Obsidian Codex to Vivi set. If you have 4-piece Vivi set, it's actually the way. Yes, I use 5-star weapon, but even without this weapon, like other weapon, you still can build with this one, but you need to go like, instead of crit damage, go for crit rate. You will be alright. I mean, like, yeah, this set is actually crazy. And just keep that in mind, Chasca's personal damage is kind of like, she mostly rely on her teammates, not her personal damage. I mean, like, her personal damage against single target is okay, but when there's a multiple target, she is trash as hell. I mean, yes, like up to 4 or 5, she is bad. But yeah, consider to use like this set, Vivi set, which is actually signature set for Sucrose, for Kazuha, you know, like for Jean. Let me get the Anemo girl, like... Oh, you like Lanyan? Anemo new Lanyan? She's actually cool. Zani personally is a great personality. Oh yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, anyway, like I don't play WuWa, but I like Zani. Oh, Zani, yeah, like, you know, like size, like Zani is actually, yeah, that bubblegum, it's terrible. Her animation is terrible. I mean, the only thing which is actually good and attractive is her accent, you know, that's it. Because yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, like something like a meme generator, you know. But yeah, other than that, I would say yes, just skip. I will skip, by the way. I didn't expect that, but I skip like two great, let's say 2 great advertised character in WuWa, which is Cantarella, and I will definitely skip Zani. I didn't expect that, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's going to be like, you told me to use citlali, right? Just a second, let me check what Dreamers told me. Yeah, mavuika, citlali, and yeah, that's true. So yeah, and iansan. First half is going to be, yes, the same team. It's going to be Xilonen, like this one. Okay, guys, good night, good night. What I want, Zani? Okay. Okay. Come on, Aimzy. What do I do? Oh, Yoni. Like, oh, okay. Yoni, oh, like, you have 190 pulls. With that BP and Welkin, you will get about 4 wishes and 368 pulls. So overall it's about like 160, roughly it's 30 additional pulls, roughly 30 additional pulls. Let's say you have 150 pulls now. You are at 35 PT, right? You will spend about 55 to get a 5-star. You still, yeah, you still like save about like 100 pulls roughly for future characters. Consider that this patch is not over and you can get about like 60 pulls to like 50 to 60 wishes, right? 5 to 6 more. And next patch give you about 30, let's say like first phase, right? So you will be enough, even if you, let's say like that, Yoni. At the moment, even if you lose your 50-50, you still can guarantee, like, yeah, like yeah, if you lose 50-50, like Escoffier is going to be guaranteed, and you can get that skirk anyway. Even like no need to spend more than like up to 50-50, like on Verisa. If you get that Verisa though, you will end up with 200s, and I assume you still can get both characters, but you need to win another 50-50. So yeah, like that. But what can I say? Like, Yone, like, just go for Verisa. If you like the character so much, and she's fun to play, she is not the same as Chlorine. If you ask me, like, I played Chlorine, like, and Chlorine is actually a little bit difficult to get used to. I mean, like, you need to, like, even though, like, she looks pretty fun to play, some time to time it's a little bit difficult, you know. Verisa, in this case, way more, like, easy to play. Yes, you definitely will mess up with rotation and, like, hits, because, you know what I did, like, first time, I tap couple times her skill, and yes, ruined my rotation. You need to do one tap and, like, normal attacks, one tap and double normal attacks. So yeah, go for that, go for her, that's it. Just keep that in mind. Even if you lose your 50-50, you still will be alright. But don't spend more than that. I mean, like, don't spend your guaranteed. Just keep that guaranteed for future characters. And keep that in mind that Verisa will get her rerun at the beginning of 6.0. So yeah, maybe at 6.1 or maybe at 6.2, something like that. Actually, on Sunday, I am going out of town for a week. So maybe that will help my gambling addiction to pull. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Tanuki. Welcome back. By the way, I'm like preparation for Shorekeeper. Oh, yeah. And Zani. Oh, yeah. Shorekeeper is away. Keep that in mind, guys. If you don't have Shorekeeper, that's a great character. Like, that Shorekeeper boosts my account by a lot. And you know what, guys? Why she's so great? She can be built as a DPS. She can be built as a supportive character. And yeah, as DPS and supportive. About that, Yoni, you know, like, don't get me wrong, but I don't think you can sustain for 11 days. And yes, like, according to calculation, like, let's say your primogems calculation, you, like, if you lose your 50-50, you still can get Escoffier and Skirk. If you win your 50-50, would be nice to win another 50-50, yeah, something like that, you know. So yeah, but you will be alright. I mean, definitely you have enough, because that BP, that Velkin will give you about additional 30 pulls, which is actually, yes, it's a buff. You still, like, this patch 5.5 is not over. You can get about like 50 pulls, up to 50 pulls. That keeps them, maybe more than that. In WuWa. Okay, so yeah, let me continue. Like, yeah, it's going to be like, yeah, we're going to check the Dreamers, like, Dreamers Chasca team. But yeah, on the second half.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Be sanctified.
Behold the abyss.
Bow your head.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Let the mountains rain portal.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Let the mighty be humble.
Free.
Silence.
Hear ye the words of
Change knows
the truth shall endure.
Wind strike.
That's actually crazy team for, like, I would not gonna lie, you know why? Because actually it's like gives me more damage, and I'm still under debuff. I didn't expect this team so great. So yeah, it's way better than citlali, but it's obvious. You know why? Citlali for Neuvillette, it's actually downgrade. Like, Neuvillette's best team is Xilonen, Furina, like, Neuvillette and Kazuha, the best team. Citlali is a downgrade, but I told you that, you know that. So you can use Citlali, but Citlali is a little bit downgrade, because Kazuha gives you more. Since you have Cinder City on Xilonen. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Bro, if you lose like to Shorekeeper, I'm like 2 weak Dreamers. So yeah, like, oh, I wish you best of luck. Like, because you know why? That Shorekeeper is actually crazy. I'm not gonna. And by the way, you know what the point is? She's not like Brent. As you know, guys, they released that Brent. That's a terrible character. Not gonna lie. And why? Because you need that 5-star weapon to maintain all of his needs. I mean, in terms of energy recharge, attack, crit rate, and crit damage. Without that weapon, it's difficult to play with. Yes, it's possible anyway, but it's like kinda not like that. But Shorekeeper, you can use free-to-play weapon, and you can completely like fulfill all of energy recharge requirements. She needs about like 240 to 50, just keep that in mind, energy recharge. And she needs about 40k HP if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Like Furina, by the way. Like Furina. So yeah, she needs a ton of energy recharge, and she needs, but yeah, like compared with Furina, she doesn't need crit rate, crit damage. You still can go with crit rate, crit damage because she has her own personal damage. So yeah, okay, let me try this one. So yeah, rotation is going to be like that. Mavuika skill, then Citlali, Atlas, Iansan, and then Chasca.
Care for a dance? Show no mercy! Dance with me! Step further! Breath from the sky! The show's only just begun. Open fire!
Yeah, this damage is because maybe my miss, but damage is
You were
crazy.
here to watch.
Because single targets, you know?
Knock him down. Fulfill our pact! Citlali, it's Papa Pyroclastic Surge! On my hook, let's fly! Bullseye! Locked on!
I'd say it's okay.
Fire.
Yeah, previous team was better.
Open
Bennett,
fire.
Furina was better. But you know why? Because like...
Show no mercy! Suffer the
Yeah, previous team was a little bit better. Alright, Mavuika just destroyed that enemy. Okay, let's do like... I say, hell yeah, like fully ready for like Nescafe guaranteed. Yeah, like, yeah, just keep that. You know why? You can get if as well, but you know what? Let's say like Yoni is on 50-50. He wants to get that Veresa. And you know, like, actually, I want to say like she's incredibly fun to play. I just use with different team comps, etc., something like that. And she's, yeah. And you know what? You don't need Shinyon. You just don't need that Shinyon. You will be alright with Furina. You can use, like, today I tried different teams, by the way, which is not Nahida. But yes, the team like Xilonen, Bennett, Kazuha is actually a great team. You can switch Bennett with Iansan, it's also a great team. So yeah, we have like couple teams, even without Shinyon, by the way. So yeah, Shinyon definitely gives you more, but the problem with Shinyon, that skill animation, it can destroy your run a little bit. Oh, please finish the abyss. Oh, okay, I'll like... Oh, congrats with that, Yoni. Congrats with Janssen. Like, hey, like, you know, like, do you remember that? Oh, no problem. Like, you know why I do like only one? No problem. I will do. Just give me the team you want me to do. I will do it. L, it's from Death Notes. There was a L detective. You know, that small guy. L. That reminds me that. No problem, L. Just like, okay, I will do it. No problem. With the same team. Okay, I'll do it. You know why I don't like finish it? Because I already finished that, and yes, kind of like doing some test. Oh yeah, let me switch the team. Let me just switch, because yeah, using like, but just keep that in mind. My Chasca is with Viviset. It's actually pretty decent damage. I kind of want Shinyon for my... No, like, you know, Yoni, actually you, like, yes, for Gaming, for Xiao, for Verisa, for some other characters like Diluc, for like maybe even Navi plunging, it's worse, like, it's worse to get Shinyon, but for, like, for Verisa alone, you can actually go without Shinyon, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, yeah, if you want Verisa, you can skip Shinyon for now. Bro, you... Okay, like, sorry about, like, you, many speaking, stop please. Okay, I'll like, L, oh my god, L, it's not polite actually, you know, like, L, don't get me wrong, it's not polite. Verisa is an easy skip character. You know, I see. Actually, I wouldn't say so, but it depends. I don't want to say she's easy skip. If you have chlorine, I mentioned that. So yeah, you can skip it because she, like, they both are electro damage and actually pretty good, both of them. But Verisa is super fun to play. So yeah, it depends. Oh, let me try this team, by the way, with Verisa. That's true, Yoni. She could, but you know what's the problem? It's additional primogems. So you need to go either for Verisa or like Shinyon, you know? So that's it. You still can use Gaming without Shinyon. You know, you can go double Cryo, Gaming and Kazuha or Sucrose, and you will be alright. I mean, Gaming doesn't need that. Just keep that in mind about Shinyon. Shinyon is a character who like gives you plunge damage, but the damage is on a single target damage. It's not multiple target, you know? It's only single target's damage. That keeps, and also she needs a ton of energy recharge. So yeah, like building her is a little bit problem. I still gonna argue Verisa is an easy skip. Oh, no problem. Oh yeah, like get Xilonen. Yeah, that's true. Of course, if you compare with Xilonen, that's actually true. But you know, like if you have Xilonen, going for Verisa, I would say if you 50-50, just try. If you like the character, it's not a bad idea. Like, what can I say? Yoni just wants that Verisa so bad. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. Just a second. By the way, without Shinyon, it's going to be Verisa, Bennett, Xilonen, and Kazuha. So yeah, Xilonen, Kazuha, Verisa, and Bennett.
Are we going on a trip?
Yes, El, I can. You can check my channel, by the way, about damage, El. Just check my videos on the channel and you can see the mavuika's damage. Yes, I can 1 million. Alright, so yeah. Rotation is like that.
Bring it! Everybody stand there! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Smash down! Yeah! Look out below! Charge!
She is kind of like okay, you know? But, and you know what's like, yeah, that bandit is actually cool. Because she actually used that plunging within like short like area. And she is still within that band. Yes, it depends on characters. Yes, Verisa gameplay is so fun, bro, like and so addicting. Kinda yes. I think Chlorine is almost same level as Verisa. Chlorine and Verisa, you know, like what I noticed. Oh, crit damage, but okay. Okay, alright, not this time. Chlorine and Verisa, Verisa is slightly power creeped in terms of numbers. You know why? Because her personal like numbers is great. Her weapon is crazy as hell. I mean like her signature weapon, and she gets that signature set. And because all of that, I would say if you combine all of the stuff, I mean like let's say premium Chlorine with her signature weapon, signature set, etc. and Verisa is better. Verisa is better. Without signature sets, since it's only with Ziv, oh yes, maybe. But Verisa still has its own personal pretty good damage and multipliers. The Constellation 4 is really great for Arlecchino. Which one? Actually, I don't wanna... Oh, you mean like iansan? Yes. If you mean iansan, then yes. You know why? Iansan Constellation 4 can enable... Just a second. If you mean iansan... I'm building things like... Oh yeah, Effie.
Huh?
I play like Effie, and her design is great. Yeah, so yeah, going for, yeah, I like, don't get me wrong guys. Oh, by the way, I see about Escoffier, actually I assume that Escoffier is not going to be so great for Constellation 0 Neuvillette, because many players says that she's going to be broken as hell, but I still think that Xilonen, Furina, Neuvillette, Kazuha is going to be the best team. You know, better than Escoffier. You know what's the problem with Escoffier? Since Neuvillette Constellation 0 needs some stacks, you know, like this passive, you need to gain some stacks. But with only Hydro and Cryo teams, you can only get one stack, which is Frozen. You see? The member triggers like Vaporize, Frozen, Electrocharge, Bloom, Hypersphere, etc. and Hydro Crystallize reaction, like only one stack. Like you need to get like 3 different reactions. Trigger these reactions to get that. The problem is with only Hydro, like and cryo teams, it depends on enemies, that's true. But if your Neuvillette is Constellation 0, yeah, his old team, which with like Xilonen, Furina, Neuvillette and Kazuha is way better, because you easily can get 160. That's a problem. With Constellation 1, yes, you can get 3 stacks. So maybe like you need Constellation to use that Escoffier and get some more damage. But it's still questionable, you know, because many players say that she is a great upgrade for Neuvillette. I still doubt about that. Why is Shinyon Trail? They use Song of Days Past or WuWa and Vivi, not Vivi. Oh, it's because, you know why, Yoni? Because let's say usually like she is you can use I personally use Vivi set. I use Vivi set, but her signature set is like another one, which is like, yeah, this one. Yeah, and that why? Because she is a good healer, and after healing she can also give you some more buff, you know. That's why. Because this set, despite all of this like text, it gives you like this one. The most important thing is like this one. So yeah, when your active party members hits an opponent with a normal charge attack, plunging attack, after getting some buffs, so yeah, etc. Let's say all of the damage dealt will be increased, like the damage dealt will be increased by 8% of the total healing amount recorded by the, like, yeah, since her heal abilities, it's high, you can get that buff. So it's upgrade actually, you know? Actually it's upgrade. Because let's say you use like Kazuha, right? With Vivi set, or Sucrose with Vivi set, and second Vivi set doesn't give you nothing. It's better to use that set to get more damage. So yeah, it's simple like that. Vivi always Yoni you unless you play Shao. And like not always. It's like Vivi set if you have second character, like let's say Vivi set if you don't have any character with that set. Alright, so yeah, it's like strongbox time, guys. Let's try to get some trashy artifacts. Oh yes, and as I told you, I will level up that crit damage circlet. Let's get some trashy. Okay, it actually might be... Oh my god, okay. Oh, by the way, you know what? Like yesterday on a stream, like after like I got it was yesterday, I got like pretty good like pyro damage. I keep that for future because I don't need it so much. But still, I got like this one. Pyro damage, which is like 7.8, 2.8, elemental mastery and flat defense. That's crazy actually. So yeah, let's try a couple of them. If you're using Shao, use this set, otherwise Vivi set. If you use this Shao, no, like yeah, like you know why Shao? If you use Shao with Faruzan should be on Vivi set, Shao on his signature, and yes, like Shinyon on that set. That's true. For me, Escoffier with a Neuvillette might be not so, because like my Neuvillette, yeah, you know why, like Dreamers, it's like that. But it doesn't mean you don't need to go, because Escoffier is mostly for cryo characters, for future cryo characters. So I would say skip her is not a great idea. It's still up to you. You know, let's say I personally definitely will go for that Escoffier, no matter what. I will spend my 50-50 as well. So yeah, I got it. So yeah, let me try if I can get crit damage. Of course not. A crit rate. Oh yeah, let me yeah, physical damage is kinda like, yeah, not so useful. Just a second, guys. Yeah, I want to melt that crit rate. Actually no, let me keep it. You know why? Crit rate, it's super rare actually. I might like... Alright, I will keep it. Why it's not Electro? I will keep it. So yeah, we have this one. Let's just build it up to level 4. Alright, second one. That's crazy actually. Alright. Damn, bro. Another electro damage. I want to melt this one. Oh yeah, that's true. Like not only Ayaka, by the way. I'm not pulling Escoffier for Neuvillette. I'm pulling for Skirk. That's true. Not only Skirk, by the way. You can use Ayaka. You can use Freminute, by the way. Don't forget about Freminute. He's a cryo DPS. Don't forget about Risley. Don't forget about Chonyun. So yeah, we have like actually plenty of characters. And also, Skirk is on the way. Columbina is on the way. Columbina is going to be a cryo character. So yeah, guys, as I told you, I want to build like this circlet, which is crit. By the way, it's potentially for Skirk. It's crit damage, elemental mastery, energy recharge, which is looks like not a great option for Skirk, but we'll see. And crit rate. I want to get at least one crit rate substat. I assume that Skirk is going to be crit damage ascension, you know. So yeah, let's give it a try. Why is this one? Because yeah, this one is 65. I don't want to use it, to be honest. Ayaka, Effie, Escoffier, Hefurina. Oh yeah, for Ayaka, it's going to be the best team, by the way. Like yeah, for Ayaka, it's Ayaka, Escoffier, Shenhe, and Furina is going to be the best team. And by the way, you know what? If you ask me, if you compare Risley, I would say Ayaka would be better because we have Shenhe. Only because of that. Physical child plunge? Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, physical. Build it? Yes. Just a second, Yoni. Yes, I'm on my way. So yeah, let's give it a try, guys. Let's just... I hope I can get crit rate. I hope at least one. And no fly. Let me choose crit rate from here. Alright, so yeah. Oh my god. For real? Oh, damn. Alright. That's actually... Like it's a triple defense. You know why? I got defense and double. Oh my god, that's terrible. All right, let's get another defense. Just give me defense. Like, yeah, please give me another defense. Energy recharge, which is actually useless. All right. Damn, bro. That's terrible. I will keep it anyway because actually this is a broken piece. But yeah, that's... That's terrible. Just imagine another like defense. Another one. Okay, that's lucky. Okay. Okay, like at least one crit rate. I'm okay with that. Damn, bro. What's it? At least one crit rate. I'm completely okay with that. 7 is okay. I'm like, you know, like, let's say, yeah, would be nice to get less defense, and that's all right. I mean, like, because I will tell you what, you don't need elemental mastery for like for Skirk. Elemental mastery, yes, completely no. You don't need that. I mean, yes, maybe, but yeah. Would be nice to avoid. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 7, that's alright. I have already 2 pieces. I have this attack one, sand, and I have this one, which is okay. 67, oh my god. Let me try something else, maybe. I will keep that Geo, actually. You know why? Because, oh yes, this defense is crazy. Attack, no. Let's try... Okay, finally some flat. Yo, bro, is copying, yeah. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, yes, kind of okay. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like at least like 7 crit rate. It's not bad, and like yeah, it's yes. Like if she will get. By the way, if Skirk, I assume that she's going to get that. Crit damage. I have a weapon which is actually, I would say, best one because it gives me 44% crit rate. On top of that, I can get increased HP and additionally provides an attack bonus based on 1.2% of the wielder's max HP. So yeah, I get some attack as well. This one is, yes, base attack is low, but that's alright. We have Bennett, like, no Bennett. Actually, we have Escoffier with her signature weapon, which is actually bad. Or you can use Tenacity on Escoffier, you know, and use maybe, no, it's, anyway, like, yeah, we'll think about that later. Let me just check. Maybe I can do like, no physical damage. Pyro, I will keep it. Maybe I will try to build this one. You know why? Elemental Mastery Science, it's actually super rare thing. Skirk will be sword user. Yes, Skirk is going to be sword user. I mean, like, according to the leaks and data we have at the moment, she is going to be a sword character. Yeah, I don't want to build this one because, yeah. Just a second, guys. I want to build another one, to be honest. Why I keep this defense? What? I mean, oh yes, because of flat, because of energy recharge and crit damage. It's actually not bad. Okay, let's build that EM. Let's do at least like up to level something, you know? Would be nice to get energy recharge. Oh no, let's do like something like that. Let's choose Elemental Mastery. It will be defense anyway. Oh, HP, okay. Flat HP. Okay. Another one. Attack. Alright. Ah, my, come on. Alright, let's stop it. Like, alright, like, let's just like stop it. Yeah, defense is back. Yeah, defense impact is real. I wish you best of luck for with Kinich VGC. Because you know why? Because that Kinich is actually not a bad character at all. If you compare with like Alhaitham, I would say Alhaitham and Kinich, like they can be played with completely different teams. And Kinich is, I would say it's easy to build because we have claymores, pretty good. You actually can use Gravestone, and Gravestone is crazy weapon on him, and he can use that set, which is actually incredibly crazy because it already gives you crit rate, and you can focus on crit damage, you know? So yeah, you can easily go crit damage, and you actually can get enough good ratio, you know, and he doesn't need energy recharge because if you ask me, his talent is like that. Focus on his skill, and you can actually completely ignore that burst, even though it gives you some damage. Like, yeah, multiplier is kind of not bad. It's mostly like Dendra aura, you know, not damage. By the way, by using this one, yeah, if Kinich is in Night Soul Blessing, when after using his skill, when this is used, his blessing duration is extended by 1.7 seconds. Just keep that in mind. It means if you use Kinich's skill and he is like with that grapple stuff, grapple sync, use that burst within that time. So yeah, it's kind of like proper, like, let's say, gameplay with him. Okay, so yeah guys, maybe that's it for today. Oh, by the way, anyone keeping up with VA drama? Oh, by the way, VA drama. If you remember, guys, I released a video today about about Kinich, and you know what? Kinich is the only one who has triple voice actors, you know, because usually it's like one, you know, maybe two, like maybe, but not three. You see, Jacob, Takanashi, John, Pat, John, Jacob, and Abby. So yeah, maybe like this one. So yeah, we have like only one for each of them. But by the way, it's all English voice actors. I released a video about that, so yeah, you can check it if you want. It's short video. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, any of them, it's only one. You see that? Christina, we like, yes, that's a girl actually. Damn, bro. So yeah, it's only one. So yeah, like who changed? They change. I don't remember which. I know that Toma, Japanese, it's like Ichigo Kurosaki. Oh yeah, they haven't changed. The voice is too much, yeah. But I kinda like the new one now. Like you mean like kinich voice? You know, like guys, I like released that video like recently, which like voice muted kinich, and if you ask me, we got like muted kinich for 4 patches back to back. It was 5.1, 2, 3 and 4, just imagine. And of course I like new voice line. Like yeah, old one is good, but you know, like instead of getting muted one, it's better to get some voices back, you know, like yeah. If you remember, like even a half was without the voice for like one quest, like major event, something like that. I don't remember which character was changed with like. Oh, by the way, Christina V. Valenza, like it's like for Shinchu and for Bennett as well. For real, I didn't know that. So yeah, like she, that's most likely like it's a girl. I mean, like it's like Valenzuela, right? It's Christina. So yeah, I didn't know that like Shinchu and like yeah, voice actors the same. Huh. That's interesting. But not gonna lie, most kinich mains plays on GP cost like. Oh, okay, I see that. I didn't know that. It's Naruto, of course. That's crazy. When TVA did a diss track on Paimon VA. Oh yeah, yes, Vortex like bro. Didn't participate in any Archon quest. Yes. Oh, okay. So yeah, like it's kind of like that. So yeah, like oh, by the way, it's yeah, it's Oz and like Ben Pronsky and Brittany Cox. So yeah, like only like, but if I'm not mistaken, they change. Oh yeah, voice line. It's maybe AI. That's why. So if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, only one like which is kinich. Like yeah, has triple. None of them like yeah. We need. I need to check maybe like. I just like looked like a little bit like you know slightly. So yeah, that's crazy actually. 3 different voice actors. That's insane. I would like to the end with like Shinzo. Sometimes like travelers stop. Oh yeah, by the way, let me check travelers. That's true. Oh yeah, that's like, it's only one. Zach and like Corina. Dia told Paimon to show. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, by the way, not only Dia. Like we have like not only, you can check my channel about Xiao. Xiao also like stop yelling. It's actually, let me check that video. Just a second. Just a second, guys. I need to check short. What? Why is that? I mean, like... Oh my god, yeah. Just a second. Maybe finally, I don't remember the name of the video. Yeah, let's write. Just a second, guys. Paimon. Oh yeah, that's one. So yeah. That's one. It's like stop yelling. Sometimes like Traveler stop. Oh yeah, like but you know what's the problem with Traveler? Traveler just yeah by using the text etc. But back then Dia completely yes like says that like that the paimon just shut up. And also like recently we got another one. It was Citlali if I'm not mistaken who shut paimon up again. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, Sino, like, stop yelling. Slay Sino. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Sino, I have another video of Sino, which I like a lot. Just a second. Which is actually like Sino's joke. Just a second. It's Kirara video. I definitely know, like, Sino wants Kirara to lay down. Yeah, that's one.
Listen to me.
So, yeah, like, I just, like... This one is about Sino as well. I want that Ifa bird in exchange for... for real? Come on, dreamers. No way, bro. Yeah, like... Alright, so yeah. So yeah, triple like voice acting is just something unique for this game, but it happened. But I really didn't know that like Bennett and like Shinchu is the same voice actor. Actually, this is actress.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry
lay down.
memories
Yeah,
of
that
my
was
home.
crazy actually.
This blade.
Sino jokes carried streamer. Yes, that's true.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Okay, so yeah guys, this is it for today. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join. I hope, like, by the way, like, luckily Hoyo didn't make any changes to Escoffier. So actually that's a cool, good news, you know. So yeah, this week without any changes, maybe they will do some adjustment, but if they keep her with the same damage, with the same reaction, procs time, that will be great. You know why? Because her personal damage, it's actually crazy as hell. She is insane. And also, like, if you remember guys, I told you like she is kind of like a little bit better version like than Effie, I'm sorry, Emily, because like Emily but with burning on the field, kind of like that, because Emily can apply that, like, yeah, she plays that Lumidus case on the field, right? And after that she attacks if pyro exists, like pretty good amount of Dendro. But Escoffier is way better in terms of damage. So yeah, like that. Buffing as Xilonen, healing like Shinyon. Buffing as Xilonen. No, like, it's not like that. You know why? Just, I see. Just don't forget about, like, she is not buffing like Xilonen, because Xilonen buff with Cinder City. Escoffier is going to be Fontaine character, so yeah, it's like her best set is going to be Golden Troop. Just keep that in mind. You also can use maybe Tenacity because of that, like, yeah, attack. But yeah, her best set is going, like, for damage is going to be Golden Troop. And yes, it's only 55%. It's actually huge, 55% rest rate. But keep that in mind. It's like 55% only if you have all Hydro and Cryo characters. If you just like mix them with Xilonen, it's only 15%. Let's say if with Kazuha, it's only 15%. DPS like Emily, kind of like, yeah, I agree with that. It's kind of like DPS, but she's a little bit limited. You know why? Because yes, Emily is also limited because, you know, like if you add some new element. No, actually you can use Xilonen. Let's say Xilonen. You can buff maybe. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't, unfortunately. You need to use iansan, kind of like that. Now that I think about, like, if she was from Natlan, imagine, like, yeah, that's true. That's actually crazy. That's why. But that's why they made her from Fontaine, by the way. It's the only reason, because, you know why? In this case, she definitely will be kind of like Constellation 2 Xilonen, but being only Constellation 1. Because Constellation 2, as you know, like, yeah, she attacks this one, but at the same time, Oh no, it's like, yeah, my bad. It's only damage. She would be actually... the same, yes. At Constellation 0, she will be the same as like Xilonen, because Xilonen with this one, yes, increase 3 level, it means instead of like 39% rash rate, you get 54 if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Not 54, 46 or 45. So yeah, but fortunately she is not. You know why? I don't want the power creep that supportive character, because we have citlali, right? We have citlali, we have Xilonen, and they both are from Natlan, and they're crazy supportive characters, you know? And yeah, they're not sub DPS, but she is kinda like Furina and Emily, kinda like that, you know, with the great sub DPS abilities. Okay, so yeah guys, this is it for today. I will be online tomorrow, so feel free to join. I hope we will get some news. Unfortunately, no news for today. And yes, that Escoffier might be not so great for Constellation 0 Neuvillette, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe they will do some adjustments and changes. I don't think they will, like, yeah, you need that. Even like with Constellation 1, it's going to be difficult to achieve all of the stacks for Neuvillette. You know, like, because like, even now, when you use Furina, you can do pretty good damage because of Furina's buff. But you cannot, if you can't get that 160, because it's a huge difference. You see, 110, it's 1 stack, 125 second stack, and 160 with the 3 stacks. You know, that's crazy, crazy buff. Because of that, you need to use 3 different elements with high, like with Neuvillette. You know, so yes, Furina is kind of decrease your damage by a lot, but at the same time give you 75% damage bonus. That's why she's so great with Neuvillette, even with Constellation 0. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Again guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.